Oh, you guys probably can't even see me. Can you guys see me? Sorry, my thing is. Um, but yeah, I just want to acknowledge what you said. Because I looked. I don't know if you're still in the chat. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Hi, Karen. How are you guys doing? Back in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like. So let me so I'm trying to figure out what you guys want me to do. I was thinking about doing personal readings, and I was doing gonna do personal readings today, and then figure out what else we could do, because I wanted to do I was thinking about doing zodiac readings and stuff like that, but I'm not like exactly sure like how much energy I have for that. So I don't know. Like we'll see. But I just finished watching Outer Banks and I'm sad now. Why? Don't tell me. Well, don't say it. Don't say it. Hi, Blue. Um, if you guys are just joining, I'm doing personal readings. I'm not doing celebrity tarot readings just for today. I'm gonna do those next week. Next week I'll be doing like like we guess the well not guess. Well, I was thinking about doing guess their zodiac sign. I was gonna start playing some more like fun live games with you guys, but I'm still like working on that. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think about that idea. Do I have anybody that may want personal readings in here? And how do you guys feel about me doing like live reaction videos where we watch like, astrology videos? I wanted to do like a Q&A today as well. Like just do something a little more interactive with you guys. Instead of, sorry, I have my retainers are in right now. I haven't been wearing my retainers because I've been bad about that. Hi, Blue. I don't know if I said hi. Hi, Blue. Hi, Londa. Hi, Star. How are you guys? Girl, I love your top and earrings. Thank you so much. I decided to dress up a little bit today. It's kind of hot in here, but Monica said, "Ooh, please do a Q&A. You would want to see that?" Okay, cool. Yeah, I was gonna do personal readings and a Q&A. So if you guys want to start asking me questions, we could also do live reactions. Um, personal readings. I kind of want, and I want to do a vote too to see what you guys want to do first. I still want to do something really interactive with you guys, like where we can vote and stuff. Okay. So I have my stuff pulled up. Guys, I thought of a fun idea. Okay, guys, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like commentator videos? Because I kind of want to start moving in that direction a little bit, but do more like it based off of like we watch certain scenes from TV shows on YouTube. We guess their zodiac signs, or it's like, what do you think their zodiac sign would be? Because I want to do astrology stuff in here too. Like I do a lot of tarot, but I don't do a lot of like astrology videos, and a lot of I was noticing yesterday that a lot of my girls were talking about astrology. So what do you guys think about that? And we'll still do the wheel. Don't get me wrong, I'll still do the wheel. I will still have that idea. I just don't want that to be all I do. You guys know what I mean? Like, I don't want to pigeonhole myself, you know. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so you like that idea? Do you guys like that? Hey, Ari. Hi, Kiki. You guys have my live lit yesterday. I was watching it back, and if I missed anybody's comments, I was telling Monica, I'm really sorry if I missed anyone's comments. I was just trying to get everything situated and make sure. I loved all you guys commenting yesterday. That live was lit. That live was so lit yesterday. I had so much fun with you guys. So make sure y'all jump into my lives. And if you guys have not subscribed to my channel so that hit that notification bell, y'all, so when I go live. Um, but yeah, guys, do I have anybody that wants personal readings before? Does anybody want a personal reading from me? We're gonna do some other stuff too. And if you guys decide, you know what, as we do other stuff, I want a personal reading, we can totally interject and do that. Like I said, I want to be more like interactive with you guys. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Star. Yes, astrology, right? Interesting and fun. Exactly, Star. I'm about astrology too, and I don't want to neglect that side of me. Now, some people may not want to, some people may not want to be into that. They're into my celebrity readings, but guys, I'm also kind of drained from the celebrity reading, so I just have the energy to like read on you guys. I could read on you guys, and that's it. Like, I want to chill a little bit today. That was a lot of energy. So I'm sorry, you guys, if you came for like mainly the celebrity. I will still be doing that. I'm gonna do it next week where you guys can vote. Um, AZ said you should do the astrology of the current season of Love and Island. Ooh, okay, AZ, I like that. Do you think I would get copy? Because I want to react to it. I haven't really watched that show, and if you guys have ideas, please let me know. Because I'm kind of like brainstorming still. You know what I mean? But if AZ like is unfortunately I can't do Netflix, but I might get copyright for that. Do you guys think that YouTube would let me? Hi Karen. I don't know if I said hi to you. Monica said right. Kiki said me because kind of going through it. Okay, Kiki. Okay, so let me see. Now, you guys, let me tell y'all the price. The price is $1. $1. For one reading, it's $5. Okay, so I'm gonna let me pin my my thing. And thank you guys for jumping in here. I wasn't sure if I should go live today, just because like yesterday it was pretty lit. It was pretty litty lit. So I'm gonna pin this. I don't know if you guys will it let me pin. I'll just put it right here. Also, too, I wanted to ask, do I have anybody that wants to be a moderator? Because, sometimes my other moderators can't be in here. And as I keep going on, I don't know how many people are going to be jumping in here, and I might need some help. So let me know if I have anybody that wants to be a moderator. Or maybe I should do a wheel. We should spin the wheel. Star said, what about some of the dark or negative bad luck in astrology charts? Ooh, I like that, Star. Okay. I like that. How would I do that? I like that. And then there was some reaction videos I was thinking about doing. We could do some live astrology reaction videos. I was trying to find this one video where you know how those people do interviews on the street and they like go, what's your zodiac sign? And I thought we could like talk about it and like, oh, I didn't fix this. Hold on, guys. Let me take that off. That's actually not my new pricing. Hold on. Let me fix this. I tried to grab my other one. So it's actually for one question is $5. For two questions, it's 10. And for 3 questions, I was gonna do like 20. What y'all think? Do I have anybody that wants to? Let me delete this. Let me put it on the screen. All right. What about astrology on important political figures like Marie Antoinette or Jackie Kennedy? I like that too. Yeah, we could get into her chart. Okay, let me have y'all vote real quick because it's a small room. We got a small room in here today. And then Sarah said, I would love to help you and moderate, but I don't know the details of how it works, LOL. Okay, so just anytime I'm on, if you guys can, it's not like a mandatory thing. Like, you would just need to, if there's any trolls in the chat, just block them, or, if somebody is being disrespectful to someone in the chat, and, you can give them a warning. You just give one warning. And then if they keep doing it, then, we can get rid of them. I want this to be like a safe space for all of us. And, you know what I mean? So that's pretty much it. Like, nothing crazy. But yeah, let me know if anybody's interested. So I don't know. It's on Peacock. Oh, I could do Love Island, but I don't know. I'm thinking they might take my live down because it would be considered copyright. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. But yeah. Monica said you should do your birth chart and you can explain how all of that shit works, because I think it'll be interesting to see why you are the way you are. Oh, me? Damn, you want me to? Monica said, put yourself on blast, bitch. I like that. I'll think about that one because I'm like, do I want to put all my tea out there? Because people be wilding out here in these streets. Um, well, I do have a birth chart reading thing that I do because that's very descriptive. I can do that with a celebrity. I could read celebrities' birth charts if you guys would like instead of me. Um, so yeah, I could do that. Would you guys want to do that? Actually, that sounds fun. I'm down to do that. We could do that today. I mean, it's still like celebrities, you know what I mean? As long as it's not tarot today, as long as only if it's on you guys will I read. But so you said yes. Yeah, that would be cool. Okay. You said, I'm sorry, Sade, ran out of money. And no, it's okay. And won't get my business up until next month, but I will stick and watch because the energy in the chat is good. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Birth chart roast of us. Birth chart roast. Those I actually ask people to donate for because they're draining. Like it drains me. I can do a celebrity just because it's not like actual but if you guys want to, I can do donations for that one too. Um but I know guys money's tight. I understand. You know what I'm saying? We're all going through it. Londa said I paid for a question on Cash App. Oh, thank you, Londa. You just sent it? Let me see. I just appreciate y'all being here. I appreciate it. Okay. Oh, thank you, Yolanda. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Yolanda donated. Okay, DeAndre, you just donated. You did. I have 2 questions. Okay, so you gave me. I think you gave me 12. Are you okay just giving me 12, or do you want? Because it's 1 for 5, 2 for 10. Or maybe you gave me a tip. Maybe it's a tip. Let me shut up. It's probably a tip. Thank you. Okay. Okay, Londa, what's your question, hon? And you guys, I really appreciate it. Anything really is great. You know what I mean? So I just appreciate y'all being in here, your energy, your time. Thank you, Deandra. That is so sweet of you. Thank you. I was like, oh, you gave me thank you. Then it hit me. No, you dumbass. She gave you a tip. Thank you so much. So Londa, what's your question, hon? Oh, girl, I feel that. I feel that, Londa. A lot of people are getting laid off. I'm sorry, hon. All right, let's go ahead and read on Londa. What's going on for her in employment? What you got for her, spirit? Ooh, Londa, I'm seeing you won't be unemployed very long, girl. It is going to take a minute. I feel like you're consistently looking, but you got my 2 of Pentacles. That's beautiful energy. The 2 of Pentacles is about your hard work starting to pay off. You know what I'm saying? You're going to I'm seeing you're definitely going to be juggling. It feels like your personal life is a little well, it's busy, but I feel like you're gonna have to, it's gonna pick up more. I feel like you're gonna have to really balance the 2 because I'm seeing work for you is gonna come in. I see you getting 2 different opportunities as well, or your 2 different options. Maybe one is gonna take one is gonna take more of your time. I keep hearing that for you. Let me see what this is. I'm also seeing a job come in where you can either work from home, like it feels like a remote job. I don't know if you had a remote job, but it's going to allow you. I don't know if you're a person that likes to travel, who doesn't like to travel, right? But I don't know if you're a person that likes to travel, but Yeah, I don't know if you're a person that likes to travel, but I see you like traveling with either with this job, or you're gonna just be traveling because you're gonna have time to travel. So yeah, it feels good, honestly. Don't give up. Like I know it feels a little discouraging. It is gonna take a little minute for this job to come in. I don't see it coming in right away. I actually seeing, you having to really like just keep being consistent. Like the Two of Pentacles is like very consistent energy at all costs. Like I'm not getting quite yet what this is, like what this job is. Yes, I had a remote job and looking for another one. I have to travel. I have a trip coming. I was going to ask you. I'm definitely getting travel for you. I feel like you're going to be able to find another remote job, and because you already have that experience, you already know what to look for. So the Two of Pentacles is very intentional energy. This job that you just moved out of, you were closing out a cycle in that job. Actually, you're closing out a lot of cycles in your life, Londa. Or I don't know if you want me to call you Londa or Yolanda. I'm sorry. What's your sign, by the way? Do you have Sagittarius in your chart? Because the Two of Pentacles is like a Sag type of energy. You know what I mean? But you don't have to be a Sag. It just means that you're moving like a Sag. You could have Sagittarius or Jupiter in your transits right now. That's really affecting your life right now, meaning that it's moving you out of cycles. It's moving you into expansion and blessings and things that you have been working really hard to manifest. Right? Jupiter is about manifestation, things that we really want coming towards us. Yes, I'm closing a lot. My birthday is. Oh, you're okay. 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 So you're a Cancer. Beautiful. Oh my God, your birthday's coming up on the 4th. I knew somebody that had their birthday on the 4th. I worked with him. He was cool. Um, but yeah, I see, and thank you for letting me read on you, by the way. But yeah, I see you closing out more cycles. This job that you were in, you were supposed to move out of that job. I know it felt like, what the fuck? Like, why did that happen? But, I'm seeing that it worked it's going to work in your favor. You're going to have a lot more freedom to do things that you want, and you're not going to feel so bogged down with this job. It does feel like you will be juggling at first, but it feels like intentional juggling. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you're a person that likes to like multitask a lot. Of course. Yeah, I'm getting really ooh, girl, and you got girl, I know you asked about your work life, but you got love coming in. You got love coming in, girl. I don't know if you already have somebody, but if you do have somebody already, it feels like you're gonna be in a really good room, or it feels really good. It feels like, Six of Wands, Londa. This is a really good reading. This is a really good reading. Really happy for you. You're gonna have a lot of victories coming in. I know this right now. I don't know how you're taking it. It feels like you're gonna triumph. It feels like you're a person that you really go head first into things, and you don't let things keep you down long. I don't know if you have like fire in your chart, but let me know if you have fire in your chart. But it feels like you don't let things keep you down very long, even if you do like, feel bad about something. You persevere and you really like at all costs. Like the Six of Wands is like, I will get through this at all costs, even if I'm crying, I'm on the floor, I'm sad, I'm feeling defeated. You don't stay down long. You're not a person that stays down long. But girl, I'm seeing love come in. I don't know if you already have somebody, but it feels like this relationship is going to be very fulfilling. I'm really excited for you. You're going to have a good job. Girl, can I be you? Can I please be you? Please, Londa, can you give me some of that good vibes, Cancer? Like, what the fuck? Oh, nice, nice. Okay, Aries Chiron. I like that for you. I like that for you. Um, definitely you're a person that is very headstrong, and you probably went through some in your past life. You did go through something that was very life changing, and in this lifetime you had to learn from that, and you did learn from that. I think that's why you land on your feet a lot, because even if something bad happens, I'm not saying bad things don't happen, or like you don't hit a what am I doing, a roadblocks, you know what I'm saying, but you don't stay down very long. So I'm not, girl, I ain't even worried about you. You're doing the damn thing. Congratulations, because you're gonna get this job. It's gonna come very fast. This guy feels like he's gonna be a fire sign. He feels like a fire sign to me. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know if you're attracted to Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be getting over a person that was in Aries, Leo, or Sag. Now this could also be how you love. You could just be once you open up. Cancers take a while to open up. They don't show their emotions or their passion towards someone right away, but when they do open up, they're very passionate lovers. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that is how you love. So it's like you're gonna attract that, and naturally you attract that. So I won't get too much more into EOT, girl, because I'm seeing more stuff. But as far as like this person is gonna be very attractive. I think you're gonna like this person. Just keep in mind, just let him work for it. You know what I'm saying? This guy, or this person, he's very like, I get what I want. You know what I'm saying? He's coming in as a fire sign, so I get what I want. And you know what I'm saying? I'm trying. Thank you. Oh my God. The love of my life is an Aries. I was going to ask, like, you have a fire sign energy coming in. So I'm wondering if this, like I said, it's an X. But I also see a newer energy coming in for you. I don't see you staying stuck on this Aries long. Like, yeah, you liked him, but this newer energy is going to come in for you. It's really exciting. So I hope that helps you. You said thank you. I hear you, girl. Your reading was fun. I wish everybody can I please have that energy because goddamn, she's about to be thriving, y'all. Um. Okay, somebody else had donated. That was horrible grammar. Somebody else donated. Was that? Oh, that was DeAndre. She donated. Sorry, I gotta find where you guys. I think it was sent to my. I think you did my Venmo. Okay. So DeAndre, thank you for your donation. Can you also tell me your sign? I'm a musician who uploads on YouTube, but I'm also invested in doing something with therapy or spirituality. What do you think? My second question is, what do you see happening in my love life? Thank you. Of course. And thank you for getting a reading from me. So your first question is, sorry, I have to look at it again. Also, am interested in doing something with therapy or spirituality. What do you think? Okay. You're a Leo? Okay. So DeAndre, you're very good at getting people to let their guard down. I think you really show up as, talking about that, you really show up as like your authentic self when you are around people. Like you don't really let people. I definitely see you choosing one of them. I'm feeling more of you choosing. I think you're gonna find a way to integrate both of them. I feel like, and that's something that I've kind of thought about doing, DeAndre. I think this is a brilliant idea. I think you're going to find a way. I feel actually that you're going to find a way to involve both of them. It is talking about that there is something though that you are needing to walk away from. That is no longer that you're kind of like contemplating, like, should I walk away from this? Like, I'm already invested in this, and this would be because I got the full card. So that's talking about you feel like this would be a big risk for you, which is like the musician. I think maybe, oh, you did say you're a musician. I don't know if you're contemplating walking away from being a musician, but I'm seeing you incorporate like, I feel like you're going to incorporate with the spirituality and the therapy. I feel like you're going to incorporate both of them. And I feel like you're going to find a way to help someone. Now, the reason I say you walking away from the music is because this path is going to require all of you. And I feel like intuitively, like you feel that and you're afraid of it. You know what I'm saying? Because you have invested a lot of your time into your YouTube channel, into being a musician, into learning your craft. And, I don't see you completely leaving it, but I see you just kind of like putting it away for a minute, but you're afraid to do that because, it would require you to like, I don't know if you're already in school for this, but it would really require you to like go back into like, school, and like it would just take up a lot of your time. So I am telling you that your spirit guides want me to tell you, hey, this definitely is something that would take up a lot of your time and your energy, and you may not right now have time to dedicate it to your music, because sometimes like we want to juggle and we want to multitask things, but it's kind of hard when one, like I always say, like creative stuff really takes up a lot of people's energy and they don't realize how much it takes up. So I see you investing is talking about you're coming in as the Page of Pentacles, as like new and excited energy of wanting to accomplish this, but you're kind of like blocking yourself because you're afraid to walk away from what you already invested in. So it's like you can't go wrong with either one, but just know that right now you're going to have to choose. That's what I keep hearing. Like you're not going to be stirred the wrong way. You know what you're doing. Usually Leos are very headstrong, and it doesn't mean that you're going to have to stop doing music, but it just means right now you're going to have to put that aside. And if you really want to do this, you're going to have to throw yourself into this, because I see that you can do both. You can incorporate your therapy and your spirituality, and you're very good at getting people to like let their guard down and getting them to heal in a lot of ways and to overcome things. Especially being a Leo, you're very good at that, and you need to trust that, right? I'm seeing the music thing is, or maybe it's something else. The music thing, you feel like right now you're just, I keep feeling like you're blocking yourself from fully, just putting it down for a minute and just focusing and seeing if this is something that you really want to do. But your music would require you to fully keep throwing yourself into that. Does that make sense? So it's saying you're gonna have to start from the ground up, with this new journey, and that terrifies you. But is it worth the risk? The Fool card is saying it's up to you, girl. Is it worth the risk? Is it worth is it worth it enough for you to like trust your intuition and walk away for a minute? Not saying walk away completely, but walk away for a minute. So I'm gonna say, it makes sense. Okay, I was like, does this make any sense to her? Yeah, it's, honestly, DeAndre, I'm not getting like a no for all of them. I feel like you're definitely a person that can do all of it. But it's about timing. Do you know what I'm saying? It's about alignment. So even if you use music as a way to like heal you spiritually, and use it for yourself right now, and that's okay. Things can be for ourselves right now, especially if we're like frustrated. Maybe you can just walk away from the drawing board and be like, you know what? I have these other things that I want to accomplish. Let me see if this works out. It reminds me of, Albert Einstein, where he said insanity is doing the same thing, over and over, expecting different results. So maybe you need to, I'm going to say, trust yourself. I say, throw yourself into therapy and the spirituality. And I feel like that's going to inspire, newer ways of thinking on how to market yourself musically. Does that make sense? I feel like you're going to figure it out. I don't see you fully walking away from music, but I also see you putting it down for a minute and just being like, you know what? I have to choose, and I have to make a decision and be like, okay, this is like what I need to do for now. And it doesn't mean I'm giving up on my music, but it means I have to create more stability for myself and make sure spiritually that I'm aligning. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, you and music right now, I feel like you guys are not aligning right now. You guys are not really aligning right now. So that's why you're being pulled in this other direction. You feel like it's a pull. Am I right? Like you feel like this direction is pulling you. I do see you making like some headway in the, you're going to notice that comes very easily to you. I see you going back to school and doing your therapy and like getting your degree. I actually hear you're going to try to get your bachelor's. I see you going further, getting your master's, and like, trying to get, I don't know how far you want to take this, but like feels like you kind of want to get your own practice. That's what it feels like to me. So girl, do it. You're very smart. I feel like, Leos, I always talk about Leos. I feel like they're very headstrong. When they want something, they get it. And girl, get it. Because you going to do it, girl. you know, Something is blocking you musically, though. I don't quite know what that is yet, but we'd have to look more into it. Okay, so you want to also know about your love life. What is happening in your love life? And you're welcome. No problem. You said, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, good. Okay. So I'm seeing that you're coming out of like you've done a lot of like healing and introspection on yourself. You've definitely done a lot of healing, and you need to trust that. I don't know why I'm telling you that already, but I'm seeing that there's been a lot of healing and introspection being done. I like that for you. That's beautiful. I'm already getting you coming out as Virgo energy. You could have Virgo in your chart, but the Hermit talks about, in the reverse, it's like coming out of hiding, right? I'm now ready to come out of hiding, and I'm now ready to apply what I've learned. So this last connection that you've had, you really learned from that last connection. I like seeing this. I like when somebody comes out as the Hermit, like that to me tells me that that person has done inner work. There's still more work that you feel you have to do. It's like you're one of those people where you're like, you ain't got to tell me about myself. I already know about my problems and all this shit. Like I already know what I need to work on. I already know my baggages. I already know, especially you wanting to pursue therapy, that kind of already tells me. But so yeah, I'm seeing your spirit guys want to commend you for, healing before you step back out. That's what the Hermit is about. It's about, okay, how what could I have done to have been better in my relationship? Yeah, that wasn't the best. That person was toxic. But what did I do? Like what, not necessarily blaming yourself, but like, okay, how can I be better for my next relationship, right? You're still, as I said, that the high priest, you're still seeking, there's, like I said, you're still kind of coming out of that. Like, so I don't know if you just got out, maybe you just got out of something, or something happened, or it doesn't mean you just got out of something, but like you're realizing like past problems that you were having, and you're realizing your patterns. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful energy, DeAndre. I love seeing this. I love seeing this. Good job. Good job. So these readings have been positive so far. I like. Okay, y'all. Is my audience, my followers and my subscribers, y'all okay? I see y'all doing the damn thing. I love it. See, I knew I did. I knew I attracted some dope ass people. All right, girl. I am seeing a King of Cups energy. Now, this could be a past energy. He is in the past position. So this is somebody that you kind of think about here and there. This is a connection. This man could have been a Pisces, or I don't know. You're straight, right? Let me just not assume you're straight. Because sometimes like women can come out as like masculine energy. But this person in your past was very like, loving. I do feel that's how they started. I do see like somebody coming in for you. We'll see if this is a newer energy, but this could be past energy. He is in my past position, like I said. So he was very loving, very understanding. Maybe he's the father to your, I don't know if you have kids, but he's the father to your kids, or you wanted him to be the father to your kids. But he's very emotional. I'm getting a very emotional type of man that you really bonded with. And almost kind of, now this could also be your father, somebody that is coming out that could be like a father like energy. So let me know if this resonates. But yeah, I'm seeing this as a past energy. I'm going to say that it feels like a past energy to me, that you think about, that you learn from. It could also be, yeah, it feels like it closed out, like it's a cycle that closed out. This man, he feels like a past energy. So you're kind of like coming out of like learning about, like the Wheel of Fortune is about learning about karmic connections and closing out cycles in our life, seasons, right? Like people come into our life for seasons, for reasons, and wait, how's it go? Seasons and reasons. So you're really thinking, okay, what did I learn from that person? What did he teach me? So let's see if you're gonna get newer energy. So yeah, I'm seeing that he kind of was not, you're moving on from him, which is really good. No kids? Okay. So you said that you have definitely done and over with him. Yes, I see that you're moving on from him, which is really good. And you do think about, like I said, like the connection, but it's more of like introspection, which I like. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, hi Sarah. um yeah, so with the Page of Cups reverse, honestly, DeAndre, I'm seeing that there's a part of you that wants love, but you're not really like you think about it and you get excited, and you probably are like, Leos, you guys are hopeless romantics. But I'm seeing right now, like, it's not that you're closed off, it's that you're more like you're observing. That's how it feels to me. Like you're being very, very observant of people. If you do go out, it feels like, you're kind of like closing your heart off a little bit. Just kind of being more watchful, just because this person came in very manipulative to you. The King of Cups type of energy is somebody that wears a mask a lot. And wasn't really, and you're you're a Leo, but yeah, this water sign man, or he exuded these traits, right? He was very manipulative and emotionally draining. And so like you're like, your emotions are very much close to your heart, girl. I feel it. Your emotions are very locked in. And and it's saying like your spirit guides just want you to be like, yes, you have good, you know, you're seeing things for what it is, but also they don't want you to, sometimes we can be so intuitive because you are an intuitive person, but sometimes we can be a little too intuitive. You know what I'm saying, girl? I feel this. I feel you on this because I be like trying to peep. I be trying to be like that, and I be missing stuff. And your spirit guys just want to remind you, like, don't be so like closed off, like intuitively, to where it's like cool that you're picking up on things and like you're being careful, but just kind of allow the messages and the excitement to like come to you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay that you're being watchful. It's okay that you're closing off your intuition towards, people reading you, or like not necessarily, you're being fine with me, like you're being open, which I appreciate, but like with other people, like you kind of like can be, you're not used to being like that. It's kind of like the Page of Cups reverse is like, I'm kind of like a fish out of water, and I don't know like exactly how to like read people now in certain ways because this man made you feel like he gaslit you a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? Like this man gaslit you a lot. I'm just gonna tell you that, girl. Like you were not crazy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I feel like I have to tell you that, but girl, you were not crazy. A lot of what you saw was really happening. You know what I'm saying? Hi Gia. You look beautiful, best friend. Oh, thank you, Sarah. You're too funny. Is this making sense though? Like, I don't know. I'm seeing that you're still a little bit closed off. Because you're healing still. That's what it feels like. You're observing still. That's what it feels like. So I'm gonna get 3 more cards for you. Love life. Yeah, girl, you're going through a very big transformation. You're going through a very big transformation. You got my 8 of Cups in the reverse again. Now I'm gonna tell you this, DeAndre. I feel like even though you've moved on, it feels like your ex has not fully moved on. It feels like he's gonna try to come back, or maybe even like, these emotions that you're feeling. It doesn't necessarily mean him, but it means like, hi Jay, how are you? Yes, makes so much sense, friend. Okay, good. I'm seeing, was he a Scorpio? Can you let me know what was his sign? Maybe he just had like Scorpio on his chart, but because he's coming in very like watery. Now you could have water in your chart, maybe it's you, but yeah, I'm not. Excuse me. Maybe it was a Cancer or had Cancer in his chart, but I'm getting that, not necessarily that, I like your energy, like, oh, it's an Aries. Oh my god, girl, no wonder. I'm wondering though if he had like water in his chart. I'm well, and you? A little tired. Glad it's Friday, right? I hope you feel replenished tomorrow or to later now that you're home. Hi, Lily. But yeah, he's coming in as very manipulative, but I do feel like he's gonna try to like, I don't know if he's the type of person that likes to give gifts, or or this newer. Now this could just be a newer energy. Um, he comes off very much like a water sign. Yes, girl, he very much comes off like a water sign. He must have it in his rising, his moon. I don't know if you ever looked at his chart. If you know his, I mean, well, he's in Aries, but like if you get a chance, look at his chart. I'm wondering if you haven't already. I'm wondering if he, you know what I mean? Like I'm wondering if he has water in his chart. Now he could just like have mommy or daddy issues. But but yeah, like I feel like, I see you like getting out there a little bit, testing the waters. You probably already are, but I see you focusing more on your stuff, like what you want to do right now. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're more self-focused. um not necessarily like, because girl, you're a Leo, like you can attract anybody if you want to. I always say that about Leos can literally, like when they're single, it's really their choice. Like it's not that they can't be with somebody, it's just that they're choosing to be single, and that's like what it feels like to me. Like you're just like, you know, like if I want a relationship, girl, you're gonna have stuff coming in for you. You're gonna be so busy, like, you know, you already are busy. Leos are typically, you know, going 100 miles per hour, doing everything, being everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like to me like you're really outgrowing this like phase in your life and transforming, and it's gonna come with all of this like newfound confidence that you're like, bitch, who is she? Like, who was that nigga? I don't know if you said the N word, but I heard, who is that nigga? Yes, everything is spot on. Thank you so much, Sade. You're so sweet and have definitely been blessed with a gift. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you. Is this your first time in my life? I haven't seen you before. I don't know. Maybe you've been watching. You could just be a quiet watcher. I have a lot of people that just watch me quietly. Which is fine. You know what I mean? Like, it's totally fine. But I'm excited for you. I'm really excited to, hopefully you come back and tell me like, hey girl, guess what? I just got my master's and I'm doing the damn thing. But right now I just see like right now love for you is just on hold. You're just like, eh. That's what it feels like. I get that energy from you. Yes, that sounds so much like me. Oh my gosh. You're funny. You're such a Leo. I love it. You have great energy, by the way. But typically, I'm not surprised. Usually, Leos have really good energy. Like every time I'm like, what's your sign? They're like, I'm a Leo. I'm like, of course you are. Usually, like when I tell somebody I like their energy, they're a Leo. But yeah, guys, that was fun. Thank you, guys. And then I think somebody else told me something. Okay, Ari said, "Hey girl, I just donated for one question. Thank you. My question was, what should I do to tap more into my spiritual side?" I love these questions. I've been journaling and meditating, but I forgot what else we said I should do. Oh, Ari, I love you. Okay. Thank you. And I've been following you for a while, maybe since 2020. Oh, look, yeah, OG, what's up? I love you. Take care, friend. I love you too. Take care. Thank you for letting me read on you. Thank you for your donation, your support. It means a lot to me. All right. So Ari wants to know. What else? Let me go back up to your question, Ari. I'm sorry. Did you send it? I'm sorry. Did you send it to my Cash App, by the way? So I can just make sure it went through okay. That's all. Or did you send it to Venmo? I think you probably sent it to my Cash App, huh? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Yolanda. You're sweet. That is so sweet of you, Yolanda. Thank you. Um, okay, so I see it on okay, so you got one. Okay. All right. I found it, Ari. Ari, I love you. Thank you. You just got a reading from me. You're so sweet. Thank you again for donating. Okay. She wants to know what else can she do. Oh, you know what? Let me use actually my oracle cards on you, okay? Goodbye, Sade and everyone. Sending love and positive vibes. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. Thanks for checking in. Hope your day's going well. Ari said, yeah, it was Cash App. Okay. Yolanda said, Sade, you're the best. Thanks for everything. Thank you. You're the best. Thank you so much, Yolanda. And thank you for trusting me. Thank you. Thank you guys for trusting me with your time and your energy and your money. You know what I'm saying? Like that's important too, you know. You gotta be genuine up in here. All right, so Ari wants to know what else can she do to channel her spiritual side and to get more in tune with herself. I know we did talk about that, Ari. Let's see what your guides say. Okay, Ari. So they're already damn. Why are your spirit guys yelling at you? They always be yelling at you. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think they yelled at you the last time. But they're saying right away, they're saying with the heart chakra reverse that you need to open your heart up to them. You need to start really like, again, we have the card about fours support, asking them to support you, asking them to open, to let, to asking you to reach out. Remember, we got the reach out card. They want you to reach more out to them. That's what I was being, I felt that again, the reach out card. They want you to, like, it could be like simple things like prayer, like calling on your guys, being like, hey, you guys, like, act like they your best friend, like you talking to them. That's what I have to do, girl. Like, because sometimes you can feel crazy doing that. It's like, well, I'm gonna sound weird. No, you're not. You're not gonna sound weird or anything. Just be like, how you pray to God. Just be like, guides, you know, I really need you to direct me in this way. I really need your help in assisting me with this. And whatever it is, like it could be like the simplest thing, like, guys, please today make my day go, help my day to be like this. Little things like that really allows the energetic forces around you to open up more and the frequencies around you to open up more. And because this is a chakra card, right? So it's talking about like even wearing like rose quartz around you, wearing clear quartz. I'm hearing more so because it's the heart chakra, like wearing rose quartz around you, maybe a rose quartz bracelet, wearing the color green, wearing the color pink. That really, when you wear certain colors, that makes you feel like, people don't realize that like colors really make you feel or operate from a higher vibration. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hearing to do that. Like that will help you a lot to calling your guides more, because then that's more signaling to them visually that you're ready to receive like their messages. Yeah, so with the obstacles and challenges card, this has definitely been something for you that's been it, like, I don't know if somebody has closed your heart off to spirituality or closed your heart off to like, even like, I want to say religion. Like you don't really have to be like super religious to connect with them. I don't know if you have some type of idea, well, I'm not really like religious like that. And they're saying no, you don't need to be super religious or be super like spiritual to call us in, to help us, allow you to like manifest and to overcome your obstacles. It's talking about like when you're going through something, like you will shut down and you will shut them out. You know what I'm saying? Or just shut people out. And but this is more of your spiritual side. You know what I'm saying? We're talking more about that. So, it's talking about like stop trying to go through, I think we did talk about this, like stop trying to go through everything by yourself or, alone. Like you're not alone in this in a lot of your situations, and that they do want to be there for you. They do want to guide you and help you through your obstacles or even the smallest of challenges. They want to come towards you and help you get over those bridges. And it's beautiful energy. They said they waiting on you, Ari. They said we waiting on you, girl. you know who them specifically, or my grandmother? She's my mentor. Would that help? Yeah, this could be anybody. It could be your grandma. She's probably the one talking to me. She's probably the one talking to me, because like your grandma is your guide. She's considered your guide. You know what I'm saying? She's considered your spirit guide. So, your spirit guides just want you, not only her, but just your ancestors. They want you to stop doing things alone or not reaching out to them, even if you have to like continue to like write, like act like you're writing like a letter to them or something, or you're writing just like a text message to them. Some people are very like, they have to be texting. So that could be like with your notes, writing with a pen and paper, speaking out loud to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's definitely, they want you to know that there's definitely more stuff coming in. I don't know if you keep getting a lot of like family cards. So I'm wondering if, I don't know if you and I talked about that, but I'm wondering if there's something going on or will go on with your family that is going to definitely like challenge you. And it's going to put you in this weird state of mind, and they don't want you to go through that alone. So this could be a prediction coming in for you, Ari. Just be mindful, like try not to go through this alone. So they do want to let you know that certain your stability is going to be a little bit rocky, and as of right now, but it's not going to be like that forever. So I don't know why I have to tell you that. You could just be getting out of something and you're just kind of like getting your bearings with it. But that's how you can start gaining more closeness to them, and you'll start noticing that you'll start getting downloads and messages and be like, oh shit, like that makes sense. Like, like things will just start clicking. I know for me it did. Like I was like, well, how do I do that? You know what I'm saying? Well, your guides are going to start showing you signs, and you just got to wait on it. You just got to wait on it. They're going to start showing you signs, and it's only going to be signs that you know. I'm seeing the fives as like little like orbs, like signs. You know what I'm saying? So I hope this like helped you. Does that make sense? Hi, Lily. You said that you sent 2 questions. Oh, thank you so much. Let me just finish up with Ari and I'll get right to you, Lily. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You guys are so sweet. Thank you, Karen. Did that make sense, Ari? And it's okay if it doesn't. It may not make sense right now, but it's going to make sense because remember, I kept picking up for on. You're going to get more in tune with your spirituality. You're going to get more in tune. Things are going to start. You're going to really start using your spirituality to align you better with things. Thank you, Jay. I want to pin your comment. That is so sweet. Oh my god, thank you. I want to pin your comment, but I gotta keep this up. My comment thing so people know. But okay, so let's see. Lily said she has 2 questions. Okay, so you said that you did cash out, and let me just make sure. Lily, and thank you so much, Lily, for the tip. Thank you, girl. Very sweet. Thank you. And what's your sign? I don't think I've read on you before. Oh, I love your question. Oh, thank you, Jay. Well, thank you for fucking with me this long. I gotta use the fucking with me. I feel like it's that real where I gotta say that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. I appreciate whenever you come in. You've been coming into my lives, and I appreciate it. And whenever you're ready, you know I got you. Whenever you're ready for a reading, you know I'm gonna give you that guidance. Hopefully, you get something out of it. All right, Lily. So she said more information on my future soulmate. Okay. Now, Lily, we do have to be we do have to be vague. I don't know if you've heard me talk about soulmates. So soulmates can be anything. Like soulmates could be a dog. It could be like non-romantic. You know, it doesn't always mean that your soulmate is romantic. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna word that to somebody in your love life. You know, this sounds like you want like more of like a love question, because my spirit guides could be like, yeah, we gonna bring her in a dog, and that she gonna feel, you know, complete with her dog by her side, her little best friend. That's her soulmate. You know what I'm saying? Your soulmate could literally be a family member, like a cousin. That's, you know, oh, this is my soulmate. People oftentimes use soulmate as a romantic thing, and that's a misconception. It's a soulmate is a very broad term. So do you mind? Okay, yes, love life. Okay, just want to make sure, you know what I mean. Let me see what card that was. Okay, all right, we're gonna see if that card comes back out for you. So Lily said that she's a Virgo. What do we have coming up for Lily in love? Hmm. Okay, Lily, it is talking about that something just happened in your love life, or there was a past energy of somebody being very, you know, I don't know if this was you or or this partner that, you know, you were talking to, or now it doesn't have to be a particular person. It could just be your view on love, like that you feel like, you know, people are like sneaky, or you've had like people do you really dirty in your love life, like you've had people like cheat on you, deceive you, hurt you really bad. I'm getting a lot of like pain from you. I'm getting that there's a lot of lessons that your spirit guides are saying that you've gone through, as we do, right, in your love life, that you're having a really hard time moving on from. There's a lot of the Seven of Swords can be inflicted pain, that, you know, literal somebody like cheated on you, or, you know, there was a lot of lying and deceiving in the relationship. And, you know, when you go into your love life in these moments, you know, like you're kind of like side-eyeing people, you're like not sure of their intentions, And it makes you like, you're like, why, like it's something that I feel you beat yourself up about. Like you're like, why am I like this? Like I don't trust people. Like I feel like people don't really come with good intentions. They're not really who they say they are. And the Five of Cups is talking about that you have a really hard time, like due to this past connection that you've had that really like burned you. Like it's hard for you to like move on from connection, or you could just move like this. Like it's really hard for you to move on from connections, but your spirit guides want to comfort you in knowing, and they want you to know that those lessons that happen, like they were for your higher good, so that you can learn how to like maneuver around these like snakes in the grass. You know what I'm saying? Like now also the karmic card could be something that we did not see. Like, so I'm not saying that you're a bad person or anything, but maybe like due to your hurt, like the way you're moving in your love life, like because you're moving from a place of pain, it's causing you to kind of like maybe like say things you don't mean, or kind of like act out of character, and then you realize later, like, why did I say that? Like that's not really like what I meant, or that's not who I am. And then you start beating yourself up about it, and you start getting in this energy of um like not forgiving yourself. Like your spirit guides really want you to like, I did too much from all my past, yes, where my energy was depleted, absolutely. And sometimes that talks about too, like we have a heart, we could be moving in a space of like, because we're hurt, right? We're trying to protect ourselves, right? So it's talking about like you need to like really forgive yourself for like taking on or believing people, right? Like believing their intentions, like you're a good person, like and that's okay, like that you believe their intentions. These people were conniving towards you, they were hurting you. And so it's really about you trying to protect that inner child in you, and like remove yourself, like try to remove yourself faster from those situations. Not your spirit guys just wanting you to like, they're like, hold on, let me tell you this first before we talk about you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes spirit comes through that way. Like people come to me, okay, well, am I going to meet the love of my life? You know what I'm saying? And that's great that you want to know that, but there has to be work first before we can attract that type of person. Because if we don't learn our lesson, and we don't, you're still having to learn these things. You know what I mean? Like this is not to punish you. Your spirit guides want you to know it's not to punish you. It's not because what did I do? Am I like, you could feel this way. Like, am I a bad person? Like, what did I do to deserve that? Like, you probably say that to yourself a lot. Like, what did I do to deserve that? I didn't deserve that. You know what I mean? And so your spirit guys listen. They're like, listen, it's not that you're a bad person. It's not that you did anything wrong. You're just trying to move. Maybe you were hurt in the past a lot from your family. You know what I'm saying? And you're carrying that. And you don't realize that you're carrying that, because for you, it's a lot deeper. Like there's a lot of healing that I feel like you have to do in order to attract this person. And that's okay. That's okay. Not saying that you're not trying to heal now, but it's just saying there's a block right now on certain things going on in your love life, just because your spirit guides are pulling you back, and they're like, you know what? No, we need to protect you first and hold you close to us so that you understand how to maneuver better with these people. Because unfortunately, when we have a good heart and we exude this aura, like, yeah, see, I'm getting my Three of Swords. There's a lot of healing that is needing to be done. There's a lot of healing. I feel it off of you. Oh my God, I'm really sorry, girl. I'm really sorry that, I'm going to apologize for all those things that those people did to you. And, all the times that you cried and like nobody was there for you in those moments where you really needed someone there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's very Virgo, like Virgos will handle things in silence, and hold that in, and not really talk about it, not be open about it. So thank you for coming to me about this. This is really hard for, a Virgo to do. Right. So yeah, let's see what else I want to tell you. I'm sorry, this turned more into like a lesson. I'm sorry. I have to move with whatever my spirit guides tell me, and they feel like you really need to hear this. Like it's more of like, yes, we will bring her somebody, but she's not ready right now. She's not ready. You know. Hey, Precious. Hey, everyone. I just came from poll now. Sade is live. My note is made. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That's sweet. Girl, we getting into some tea. Girl, I love this. Look at this. Queen of Swords upright. This is your card. Beautiful, beautiful energy. You will come out of this. You will come out of these lessons, and you will start learning and being a lot sharper and like in these people's intentions. and you're already doing it. Your spirit guides want to give you they do want to give you your flowers and be like, you know what, she is trying, and but they're saying to get to this Queen of Swords energy. This is the Queen of Swords represents Mercury. She's very like, she could represent Virgo energy, right? It's air, it's more of an air sign energy, but it's like, it's Libra, Aquarius, what is it, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But also these people calculate before they move. They watch people's intentions, they pull back before they allow someone to know who they are. So it's talking about that you're starting to see, okay, let me do it this way instead of like, moving in this direction. Let me just take a little breather and like watch people instead of being so quick to give my heart and like trust people. Do you know what I'm saying? So you're going to get more into this Queen of Swords energy, and you're going to have to learn to like, balance and not be too cold. Do you know what I'm saying, Lily? Like, draw back, but don't be too cold. Like, still, it's a balance that you got to find. I don't know if you have Libra in your chart. You could have Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini in your chart. But it's talking about like you having to like really get into this Queen of Swords energy, because girl, you that bitch. So don't let no person tell you that you're not that bitch. Don't let any of these people that your spirit guides are talking you up, girl. They like, she that bitch. She always been that bitch, and that's okay. Sorry, I say bitch, but respectfully. But like the Queen of Swords knows her worth. She knows, and she does not tolerate anything less than what she deserves. Even if she likes that person, she draws back, and she allows that person to show her if they're worthy of her time, of her emotions, of her energy. You know what I'm saying? And so it's talking about that you're gonna start learning that. Yeah, you got a King of Cups. Why is this King of Cups energy? Y'all love a water sign. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So yeah, it's this past energy that you're still thinking about. This King of Cups guy. I don't know if he's a Scorpio. Yeah, your guard is up with him for sure. Your guard's been up with him. Hi, Christina. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm still doing readings. I just started actually, so you're good. Sorry, Lily. Give me a second. My Venmo and my Cash App are on the screen. I don't do super chats just because YouTube be greedy and taking my freaking money. But I do. Yeah, this is my pricing. So I only do Venmo and Cash App. Sorry if you trying to look for PayPal. I don't do yeah. So is this resonating for you, Lily? Do you feel like this is resonating? I'm seeing that this past energy, I don't know if you're still talking to him, or if he's going to try to contact you, but I am seeing some type of messages coming in. So I don't know if you're still interacting with him. If you're now, there could just be distance, like literally the Eight of Wands means like distance. You're keeping your distance. But right, precious. Yeah, I'm seeing this past energy either wants another chance with you, but your spirit guides are saying don't give him this next chance, this chance. If he does try to come back, he still could be contemplating on coming back, Lily. So don't give him another chance. Have your guard up, girl. I see you having your guard up. Yes, very on point. Past relationship was a Libra, girl. Ew. Don't I you know how I feel about Libra men. Girl, run, girl. No, I'm just kidding. No, Libra men can be decent. They have to grow up a lot, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? But this person that he, no, I'm keeping my distance, gave him way too much time. Good. I'm seeing he is still going to try to, or he wants to, I'm seeing, which is really good. What you're saying is mirroring with your cards. So you ain't lying to me, because I could tell when someone lying through my cards, because their cards are not mirroring what they're saying. So I'm seeing that definitely your guard is up. I'm seeing your guard is up. Just keep your guard up. I'm seeing he possibly wants another chance with you, and you're not going to give that to him. You know what I'm saying? So very good on you. I don't see you letting him back into your life. And I feel like he knows that, but he might still try. So he might still try, girl. So just you know, just keep your guard up. Yeah, I'm seeing as I said, that Five of Pentacles reverse. He might still try and convince you, and he knows like this man. How long were you dating him? It feels like, he really knows how to like pull on your heartstrings. He's gonna try to come in and be like, oh, I want closure, and how like we left that. Like, he's gonna try to be all romantic and like, be all, um remember the good times. Like the Knight of Cups is like reminiscent energy. Like he's like, remember the good times. Like, you're like, boy, bye. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just I'm seeing that there's a lot of like, you pretty much got all the closure you needed on and off for 8 years. Oh my God, no wonder I'm feeling that. Yeah, it feels like that. It feels like this man really knows how to like he's one of those energies like where he really knows how to like get under your skin. He knows how to say what he needs to say. The Knight of Cups is like he's a really like charismatic, like emotionally charismatic, like maybe even like plays victim, so but yeah. Hold on, let me get this fucking troll out the chat. Okay. Said Kara said, woo cha. You sound like Zach Campbell. Woo cha. But yeah, this is, I'm seeing that you're all the closure that you need, all the answers that you're seeking are within. You know what I mean? Like you don't need anything else from him. There's nothing else that he could say that's going to try to, close the gap or make you feel better. You know what I'm saying? Yes, exactly, Precious. She's working through her stuff, and right now her spirit guides just want her to protect her energy because there's gonna be this test coming in where I take the high priest as like a test. He's gonna test you, right? And we go through tests in life. A lot of us go through tests, but I feel like, once you feel like you can get back out there and move and do what you need to do, like, and you do have a newer energy coming in. I don't know if you're already talking to this person, but I see a newer energy coming in, but it feels like he's very like wish-washy. If I'm being quite honest, like he feels really wish-washy to me. So yeah, just be mindful of that. Yeah, girl, my ear just rang. Just be mindful when my ear rings. This guy is like, I'm like on the money. Just be mindful. But yeah, I see you like trying to protect yourself, even if even with this newer energy, just protect yourself. Okay, sorry I didn't pull on a. Oh, sorry, Christina. Oh, why did I want to call you Christiana? Sorry. You figured it out. I didn't even see that you said that you were struggling. I'm sorry. I got so into Lily's reading. But yeah, sorry, Lily, that I couldn't pick up on a newer energy for you. It was mainly this energy that you're currently working through right now. That's what your spirit guides wanting me to tell you. Um, okay, so Karen. So we got Karen, and then we got Christina, and then who else? Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody else. Okay, so then we got yeah, we got Karen. So Karen, you're up, hun. And then we got Christina after Karen. And thank you, Christina. Appreciate you. Thank you, Karen. Appreciate you too. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Your questions are always interesting. What you got for me, Scorpio? What you got for me? Let me put some lip gloss on for this. Of course, Lily. Yeah, hopefully the next time I read on you, I can get, if you want to come back. Or if you, like I said, if you want to do a personal reading with me, we can get deeper into, your love life and other stuff. If you have any more questions, definitely, I think, my Instagram, hit me up if you want a personal reading, and we could definitely get more answers for you. Or if you want to come back. Every time we do personal readings, it feels like we're just talking in the group FaceTime. LOL, right? It's so fun. It's so fun, Precious. And then I didn't know if anybody wanted to moderate. And Precious, if you see any like trolls, can you block them for me? I'm sorry, because I'm gonna be reading on people, and I don't want to stop my train of thought because they're fucking being weird. My first question is that I've graduated with a master's. You better work, Karen. Master's in accounting, and I've been job hunting for half a year. When will I finally get a job in accounting? Ooh. Okay, let me see if I can get a timeline. Um, excuse me. Thank you, Precious. I appreciate it. Yes, congratulations, Karen. I put too much fucking lipstick on. And guys, like if anybody wants personal readings, I'm doing personal readings, and then after, you guys are showing out today. Thank you so much, like I said, and thank you to anybody that's watching. I understand, times are tough right now. We'll do some more stuff after the reading. I wanted to do a Q&A, and we can do like a live reaction. I just want to hang out with y'all today. And I'm going to have y'all vote too. I'm going to have y'all vote real quick. We're going to do a poll to see what you guys want. All right. When is Karen going to get an accounting job? Two of Wands. Okay. So the first thing I'm hearing, Karen, is you're going to need to move. Or maybe have you moved already? Because I'm hearing you're going to have to move out of the area or the city that you're in. So even if you've been in this state for a while, you're going to have to move cities. You got to change your direction. You got to change your perspective and what you're around right now, because the area you're around doesn't really have much to offer, like as far as like opportunities. Like maybe it's oversaturated in your city. So it's talking about that, you kind of are in this like limbo and you don't know where to go. And, you are very intuitive, like you're very aware of like the things that you need to do and how to fix it. But you've been trying to do the same thing like for too long. And your spirit guides are like, now girl, you know what you need to do. Not them yelling at you. They're like, she not as stuck as she say. And the Seven of Wands is talking about that you've been fighting the same fight for a while. Like literally you were just talking about that. And it can be standing on your own and standing your own ground and where you're at, but also like you're too like stuck in this, like, no, it has to work this way, it has to be this way. And your spirit guides are like, no, like you have to get out of the environment you're in and stop doing the same thing, because you're not going to win like that. You know what I'm saying? But it is talking about that you want to change anyway. Like you're feeling very emotionally unfulfilled. It's not necessarily, I think accounting is a great job. You can really go anywhere with that job. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like now the Seven of Wands too could stand for self-employment. Employment. So sometimes I take that as like my self-employment card. So I'm wondering too if you've thought about getting into like, I don't know if you've done like taxes or something. Like if you start off in, I don't know if those, like, have you thought about doing like, or maybe as like a little side thing to get into that door of like doing something like that, to get your like feet wet into that. I don't know why her taxes, girl. Are you good at doing taxes? Or you would be good at, your spirit guides are saying you would be good at doing taxes. That's a side hustle that you can do, honestly. You know what I'm saying? But it is talking about that you've been like doing the same thing too long and being too indecisive and on a decision that you have to make. And it's talking about moving, like literally moving. You got to get out of that environment you're in. Because also I take the 7 of Wands as like, yes, I help with W-2s. You better work. I love that. I love that for you. Girl, I feel like once you get out of this area and this like environment, and there's so many other opportunities, Karen, like there's so many other opportunities out there. Like there is. And you've looked at other, I feel like you've looked at other states or other cities, and I'm hearing more so like state. I'm hearing state. And also too, like I said, self-employment, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't feel like you have to go work for a corporation. You don't. You know what I'm saying? Like you can totally, don't think you have to, if you're working for yourself, don't feel like you have to succumb to that, or that, you have to keep staying in that one area. Like that's what I keep hearing for you. Um, yeah. You're definitely getting very frustrated about it. I see that you're getting very frustrated. Like you're just like so fed up. Hey, Yen, how are you? Hmm. Yeah, you're not making the money you could be making, Karen. I feel like you need to stop holding yourself back, and like also are I don't know if this is like your energy or a partner coming in for you, that you might think like, oh, maybe this person will help me, or it doesn't have to be a partner. It could literally be like a friend or something that you thought about working with, or maybe it's somebody in your work environment that you think is cute, and you're like kind of like holding yourself back for some other reason, like, I don't know if you have like a crush on somebody or something. It could literally be like an ex or something like that, but it feels like newer energy, honestly, in your work environment. This could be a prediction coming up that will kind of like make you feel like indecisive as well. But it's talking about like, nah, like do what you need to do. Like, don't let anybody like hold you back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was looking at places like Texas and Washington. Yeah, yeah, you need to move. That's what I keep hearing. Don't let anything or anyone hold you back. This doesn't have to be a lover. This could be like a friend. Maybe it's a dad. There's definitely like some men around you or a man around you that kind of like, I feel like once you move, your money is going to turn around. Yeah, your money's going to turn around. You have to move and get out of this environment that you're in, and whatever else is holding you back, and like really just focus on yourself, and like not this other person or what this other person needs, because you got to put yourself first. It's making you very like emotionally unstable as well. Like, girl, I'm seeing a lot of money come in for you, girl. I'm not saying you don't already make a decent amount, but like you could be making more for what you do. No, Karen is a bad bitch. Precious, Karen is a bad bitch. She just be afraid of her bad bitchness sometimes. Like that's what I'm seeing. Like she be getting in her head too much. But she's good at giving the advice to other people. But then, Karen, I'm gonna read your tea. Let me stop. Like you're literally in your head about it. Like, girl, stop doubting yourself. Just move. Just do it. I know it's scary, and I know, like, of course, get your bearings first. But like when it's time, move. Like you're gonna be making way more money, girl, and you're gonna have your own house. I see you getting a house. She says Scorpio sign, Virgo moon, Gemini rising, bitch. See what I mean, Precious? You see what I mean? Like that's her energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like her just saying her chart like that, she already knows. Like that's why she's staying quiet, because she's like, I know. Especially her being a Virgo moon. Oh my god. Right? Yeah, I feel like there's a man coming in, Karen. I know that sometimes like you're iffy about your dating life. So, but I see there's a man coming in that wants to try to use you for your money. So be very mindful, girl. He could already be in your life. You may already know who this is, but if you don't, it's a prediction. So I'm being told to just be careful with who you're dating. Now you already try to do that, but I don't know. This man feels like he's gonna be very like He's gonna seem like he's got his shit together. And girl, you're a Scorpio. Like nothing gets past y'all. With the Virgo moon, Gemini rising, girl, you peep it. You peep it. So, just be careful of that. So it's more of like it could be a warning. You may already know who this is. But yeah, you're gonna definitely get, once you move, you're gonna get way more jobs. Way more jobs. You got to get out of this area that you're in. That's why it's been taking you a minute. And I also feel like something else has been going on in your life that, it's private, but I don't know, something else is coming through that's been, look at her. You see what I mean, Precious? You see? I done told you, she already know. Karen's silence speaks, her silence speaks volumes. Like she's such a Scorpio like that. Like she communicates with her silence. I noticed a lot of Scorpios do that. Monica be doing that too. She be quiet, and I'm like, why is she so quiet? Oh, it's because she's a Scorpio. I'm a Gemini rising too, so that gives me hope, Karen. Aw, girl, Precious, you bad too. Stop. You getting your confidence back, girl. That's all that is. But you know too. Taurus is no. How much did you do, Karen? Do you have another question? I think you had another one. Mm-mm-mm. I hope that answered your question though. Okay, 2 questions. What's your other one? She had two. Yeah, she had 2 questions. Oh, and you're a Cap Mars with a Virgo Venus. Yeah, girl. You ever heard that person? Oh, you know that saying, "What you just think I'm made of money?" Like that's Karen. She's like, "I'm just made of money." Just right now, I'm blocking how much I can make even more. And Karen knows she can make even more money, but for some reason she not saying it. But something I kind of said it, I think, and she like, whatever, Sade. I know, Sade. So what you doing then, Karen? What you doing then? don't let these people hold you back, or yourself. Don't hold yourself back. I feel very connected to your guys' readings today. I'm feeling like, you know what I'm saying? Like my second question is, can you give a description of my future love life or bay? All right. I knew your ass had love on the brain. I don't know, Karen. Are you ready for that? Yes, y'all see Karen ain't saying nothing. She ain't spilling her tea. All right. It's 50-50. The men be acting up. I know, girl. I feel it. I feel it, girl. All right. Is anybody coming in for Karen or any messages she needs to know? Anybody coming in for Karen for her love life? Anything Karen needs to know? Anything coming in? I didn't pull my oracle deck for my love spread. So there's definitely there's definitely some energy in somebody in your energy that you have not moved on from, or has not moved on from you, girl. I'm seeing that you are unwilling to, or this person is unwilling to move on from you. Kind of, it could be both of you guys. I'm seeing that you feel, or there's a cycle that has not yet been closed out for you and this person. This person feels like he could be he could, not only could he be younger, but he could also just be a little more, he's like young minded. You know what I'm saying? I know, right? Yeah, Precious, you read tarot. Look at this shit. I literally got the fucking Chariot in the reverse, and I got the Knight of Wands upright, and the Wheel of Fortune reverse. She ain't done with this fool, or this person ain't done with her. That's all I'm hearing. They probably not, like, he's coming in as very, like, you know, he presents it. Look, Karen, this man make you unstable. What you doing? He presents himself as this, like, King of Swords energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he presents himself as this King of Swords energy. Now, this could be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but he's not really, like, he ain't really about what he says he's about. He likes to come in and talk this big game, but he's like, the way this man be manipulating is diabolical. The way this man even will drain you of your money. Why am I picking up on this, Karen? Who is this man? I'm wondering if this is because it is in my reverse position. Now, this could be a prediction, Karen. If he's not in your life right now, if you don't know who I'm talking about, because I don't know why. Like, okay. But this man feels like why am I feeling this, Karen? He feels like he's going to try to drain you of your resources, of your stability. I already talked about this. And we were just talking about your work life. Okay. The moon card is upright, talking about that you're going to try to hide this person, you're going to try to, like, hide this person from people. Maybe you could see this person in private. That's very, that's very like a Scorpio to, like, do that. It does want you to be mindful that this man could be married, because I have my moon card out. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just leaving his marriage. Yeah, look. Oh my God, with the Knight of Pentacles reverse and the Ten of Swords upright, girl. I don't like this person. He feels like he's gonna come in and try to, like, use you. So, like I said, this, like I said, this could be a prediction, but your spirit guides want you to be very mindful of this person, because he's very unstable. He's very unstable. He lies a lot. He has a lot of secrets. Like, you could literally be his secret. You also will keep him a secret because you're not sure about him yet. You know what I'm saying? You know how, like, Scorpios move in private about their love life? Yeah, I'm hearing to pay, like, I'm hearing like, not divorce, but I'm hearing, like, marriage. Like, he's married. Like, this man is married. But he likes to hide, I keep hearing for Karen, mistress. I don't like this energy at all. Like, this is crazy. Why is this reading so diabolical? Oh my God, just be mindful of this dude, okay? Now, I feel like the minute you start feeling like he comes in as the Knight of Wands, where he's, like, very, like, you know, like, he's very passionate. He shows off, at first. Like, you're like, oh, he's kind of exciting. But, like, literally, he's like, I don't know. I don't know, Karen. But literally, he's an older guy. But also, I'm hearing, I don't know, like, how old you are. I don't think you're that much older than me. Are you in your 30s? He does feel like he's a little older, but he acts young, if that makes sense. Like, when he likes somebody, he, like, acts like or you're 25. Why did I think you're a little older than me? It's that Capricorn energy, girl. It's that Virgo. You got that old soul. You feel like older. You feel like older to me. And then it's not a bad thing. You just have your, like, shit together for the most part. You have your shit together. But, like, yeah, girl, it's talking about be mindful of this guy. I hate that this is a warning, but all of your men are in the reverse. Or all the men, I mean, not your men, the men in my spread are in the reverse besides the Knight of Wands. Let me show you these cards, girl, so you know I'm not lying. Look at this. Like, that's crazy work. Like, the only fucking man that was in the upright is this, like, the Knight of Wands. He comes in and he, like, tries to wine and dine people, and he tries to pull out all the stops, but he's not really, like, he's a temporary type of energy, and he's fun. He's a fun type of energy. Like, you'd have fun with him. So if you want to just have fun, but just keep in mind this man is married. Just keep in mind he married, so I'm gonna say don't do it. Just don't give him your address, girl. Yeah, don't. But he's gonna like expect you to pay too, girl. He's gonna expect you to pay. He's gonna be like, don't tell him what you do. Don't tell this man what you do. Cause he gonna be like, oh, so like, that makes good money. Like, And this man, he has like an obsession with cars. Like, that's what I'm getting. He has like an obsession with cars. Girl, this is more of a warning. He's just like somebody that he likes to have fun. Like, he's in his whole era. Like, that's what it feels like to me, apparently, because this marriage or whatever. But now I'm wondering too if this is the same guy or if this is a separate energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, from the one I'm talking about. Girl, you'll love. I'm sorry, girl. This is crazy work. She's like, what the fuck? Hey, at least your work stuff was good. At least every time I read on Karen's love life, it's just like I always tell her, I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, I can never like pick up on a certain guy for her. She's also closed off. So it's like, this happened to someone I know. This man had her paying his car note. Shaking my head. He somehow got her to do that. She's a Capricorn and she did that? Oh my God. Well, Karen got a Cap Mars. So Karen, don't you do it. Oh my God. But that one, girl, you got more of a warning for your love life. I was like, who is this person? Anyway, so yeah. But the next one is gonna be Christina, and then, damn, I wish I could have gotten like a for sure guy for you. Table is hot under here. Has it been a while? Has it been a while since you dated, Karen? I feel like it has, but Christina, are you in here? I mean, there are, but we got to prove to the universe that we're ready for those decent people, right? But look at what she started, right? No, for real. Is Christina in here? Did she leave? You're blessed and excited. Hey, I'm ready for your questions. Not my first date being a married man. Oh God. Oh, that's right. Like, I was saying, like, I was like, I don't think you really like talk to people like that, but like, I feel like you'll have crushes, but like, you're like, eh. But yeah, that was a warning coming in for you. I think this will probably happen when you move. Yen said, "I'm scared to ask." No, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't let Karen's reading deter you, Yen. It's okay. Or anyone else's reading. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of the readings have been positive though, which is really nice. All right, Christina. Hopefully, Christina's reading can encourage you. Come on, Christina. Let's do this. What's your sign, Christina? Sorry if you said it. They all the same. Hey, sometimes it happens like that, . Gosh, my cards are going crazy right now. What the hell? I gotta hold on. Let me save my cards real quick. Sorry, guys. Where's my sage? Okay. Okay. Christina said, okay, first question. I haven't been going through a court. Oh, sorry. I have been going through. I said I haven't. I have been going through a court case due to my father's estate. What do you see for the ending? And yeah, they some of them were good. Okay, they were all bad. Don't say that. But you probably popped in when the readings were not the, you know, kind of interesting. Okay. Sorry, I'm just saving. Okay, Christina said she's a Libra Sun, Taurus Moon, Capricorn Rising. Ooh, you're a double Earth. I have my Sun and my Rising in Earth too. I do. Oh my god, I probably have. I think I have read on you before. All right, so Christina said I have been going. Oop, okay. I've been going through a court case due to my father's estate. Damn, we already. Damn, this Three of Swords said no. We coming out, bitch. um, I've been going through a court case due to my father's estate. What do you see for me ending? Okay. So I'm seeing definitely that this has caused you like a lot of like, stress. Um, and I'm so sorry for your loss. If this was, you doing something, or the Three of Swords is definitely talking about some form of like loss or heartbreak, or needing to heal, go into healing. You know what I'm saying? With the Nine of Pentacles reverse, it's talking about that there is some form of this like money that you need, and it's been, or maybe your family has been like fighting over it. It's or excuse me, like certain things like this can bring out like the worst in people. So I'm definitely seeing that this is something that has been, you're ready for it to be over, and it's been stressing you out a lot and causing you to feel emotionally unbalanced. um what's gonna happen? I keep getting, yeah, I keep getting that your family, or certain people in your family are wanting to, like, there's people like waiting to see like what happens. And it, like you like have been like wanting to separate yourself from this, and just kind of like you're in it for like the right reasons, and like you just want things to go the right way. And just what's your sign again, Christina? I'm sorry. Oh, you told me you're a Libra. You're a Libra. That makes sense. Like you want things to like go the right way, and you want, are they trying to like divide it or something? Or they're, I'm not seeing arguing or anything. So I feel like this is more you, but I feel like, like there's a lot of healing that you're doing in this moment. And this is like the least thing that you want to deal with right now, just because it feels like emotionally like you're going through a lot. And I don't know if like you're just like in the middle of a lot of this like chaos, and like you don't know what to do. It feels like you're just like frozen. You're like, I don't know what else to do. Like, I don't know what I need to do fully to like separate myself from the situation and just go and heal and like do what I need to do. And it feels like, that has a black heart. Oh, I'm sorry. My father left everything to a stepmother that has a black heart. Yeah, it feels like people like are being greedy. Like the literally like the Nine of Pentacles could talk about greed. You know what I'm saying? Or that people are just waiting, like they're they're hiding in the bushes, like waiting to see like if they get something. And like you're peeping people for who they really are, you're seeing things for who they really are. And like, just kind of like the things that have been happening around you, it just feels like a lot of like chaos, and that you don't want to be a part of. To me it feels like that. Wow, the your stepmom is actually coming out in the reverse. Like she's definitely not a good person. Well, I hate to be like judgmental and say that, but like, I'm seeing that you're gonna like end up distancing yourself from the situation. Your spirit guides are trying to advise you to distance yourself from the situation, and that really throw yourself into things that make you happy, and things that where you find fulfillment in that. Because right now you're just going through a lot with that. Like you're feeling emotionally empty. That's what it feels like. Exactly. That's what I feel like. It's not about the money for me, but she has property that belonged to my grandmother. I have to take a step back because it hurts so bad. That it hurts so hard. Exactly. Like that's exactly what I'm feeling. Like you just kind of like looking out from a distance and like protecting yourself. And are you with somebody right now? I feel like this could be more so you, like you being the Knight of Wands, like making sure to just a reminder to find things that make you happy, you know, um, like go get away from it, like travel, do stuff. Like not saying that you have to go across the country or anything, but like it's talking about really distance yourself and cultivate and nurture yourself, nurture the people around you, but really nurture and heal yourself, because they're draining you. Yeah, this is causing you a lot of anxiety, Christina. This is causing you a lot of anxiety, and you already have some other stuff on your plate that you're dealing with. And I'm actually seeing this as a will. And there's a lot of people around you that are upset that they didn't get that money, or that they didn't get the estate or the property or whatever. Like there's a lot of people that are just waiting, and that feel entitled, or like, don't your spirit guys really want you to just like distance yourself and let them handle it, and let your ancestors handle this, because this is out of your control. Like this is not, a fight that is meant for you. This is not something that you can fix or bring closure to, like unfortunately, I'm also saying like that he should have, some of that should have went to you. Oh, you've been with your man for 25 years. Oh, it makes me feel, congratulations if you're happy in it. It makes me feel like my father cared nothing but cared everything for this woman. That's what I was picking up on. Like I'm seeing that he wronged you. I swear to you, I was going to tell you that you were wronged, because you got the 10 of swords. The 10 of swords talks about a betrayal. Okay. The 5 of cups is a knowing, like why did he do that? Like why, not necessarily that you care about the money, but it's talking about, maybe it's not the money, but maybe there were certain things that meant a lot to you. And like the family is like holding that from you, or they're hiding certain things from you. I'm not getting my moon card, so I feel like you're aware of some of these things. And the karma card is like, let karma run its course. I hate to be cliche and say that, girl, but like let karma do its job, because the way these people are acting and the way this man acted, he's going to have to deal with his own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that, but like, I'm hearing that some of that should have went to you. Like something should have went to you, or some things like, it could be like literally not necessarily like money, but it could have been, um, possessions, like pictures, or like of you and family members that meant a lot to you, and he gave it away. Like it's like I keep being shown the will, or like something in the contract, or some certain things in the contract that should have went to you, or in writing, that he maybe, not only a will, but he wrote certain things, to give away, but he knew that it should have went to you, or it should have went to people that meant, or that were around you, that meant a lot to you. So maybe is people around you that feel like, why didn't he give that to me? And it's saying that you're taking that on emotionally, like you're taking on their baggage. Their baggage is not your baggage. You know what I'm saying? So don't take that baggage anymore. Just try your best to heal and to allow it to leave you. And I know that's easier said than done, but just try to forgive what's going on, and let it release you, because it's like those things are just would have like they would have continued to burden you, because not necessarily because of the possession, but because of the way some of your family members would act if you were to have gotten it. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes, I had to step back and give it to God. Yes, exactly, good. My grandmother's property should have went to me. See? Yeah. It's not about the money, for she has property that belonged to my grandmother. I had to let me make sure that you didn't repeat that. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, like, and he knew that. He's acknowledging, Christina, that he knew that. Okay? So there is some, some self-reflecting that your father is having to do, um in the because of him passing. Like, there's some things he's acknowledging to me. Hey, like, you said he passed, right? Sorry. He didn't have a will or trust that we are aware of, but we think she is hiding something, but I will let it be, so I live on my power. Okay. Well, I'm seeing some type of document, Christina. So I don't know. Like, I'm seeing some form of, it doesn't have to be a will. It could literally be like a letter that he wrote to her that was in writing, saying like, "Hey, I'm giving this to you." Because he knew, like, I have to, or some contract, some paperwork that he put her name on, or she signed before he passed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm hearing. So I don't know. She's, because I do feel like they're hiding it. There's definitely, like, which I was saying earlier, they're it's being hidden from you. Like, they're not, the family members that have this are not being honest, because, like, either they could be changing it, or doing stuff with it. I don't think so. I think that I feel like that these people, the family members, are aware of what this is, and like, there was something written, or maybe he left some type of video message or text message or something. It was something written. I'm seeing something was written, because look at this man. I keep looking at that. So it doesn't have, maybe it's not something official, but he wrote something. And if it, I feel like he left something, and that's why your stepmom is aware of it. She knows for a fact, like, that she could fight you on it. And I keep seeing like money too, like, or assets. Wow, she's mean. She literally came out in the reverse. Like, she came out as the Empress, and that could be a stepmother. It's interesting. Let me try to find my Empress card, girl. The Empress card is your stepmom. She came out in the reverse. That means she's doing things, I keep hearing unlawfully. So she knows what she's doing. And there's a lot of things, like, that she's hiding from you. There's a lot of things that not only you, but she's hiding from the family. You know what I'm saying? Um I'm wondering if you're I keep seeing like this, I keep looking at this cat. So I don't know if, like, your stepmom, or somebody in your family, if they're, was like, some form of a cat, or if they have like a obsession with cats, or like, I keep paying attention to this damn cat. Like, so I don't know, like, if you're gonna start getting signs with, or if you have a cat, you could just have a cat. But I feel like, this, I don't know, the stepmom might have an obsession with cats. I don't know why the fuck I'm getting that. Or she moves like a cat, or she's very like strategic like that. But yeah, your spirit guys just want you to let that, to, say that they just want to tell you that this is out of your hands. You did nothing to deserve this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is pure just her being evil. And unfortunately, she acting like a Disney villain. You know, I'm seeing like like you're Snow White and she's the evil queen. That sounds so corny, but sometimes things like movies like that come to me, and I'm like, what the fuck? Wait, your daughter has 6 cats? Is that what you're saying? I see a cat. Oh my god. That's a lot of cats. Oh my god. Is one of them a black cat, or does like one somebody in your family like have an obsession with black cats? Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like she has 6 cats. She hates animals, but she is sneaky. Okay, so it could just mean symbolically like she moves like a black cat. It could literally just be a symbolism, that's how I take. And then I kept seeing the owl, so that's like more information coming to you, like you're gonna start hearing about more stuff, and really uncovering things, and it could be like, spiritually, things that you're feeling that are gonna start coming to you. You could have dreams that start, and your father could start showing up to you as an owl. So I don't know, maybe he liked owls, or if he resonated with owls or anything. Something about an owl. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he like studied owls, or this could be somebody in your family that, I feel like more so your dad though. I'm feeling a connection with owls. He might have to come back as an owl. Oh, you have a black cat? Oh, I keep saying a black cat, so I'm like, what is this black cat like? Oh, your daughter has 6 cats. She does have 6 cats. Okay. All right. I thought it was crazy for a minute. I was like, why am I like one of them? I'm wondering if the black cat is just like really protective over you, and your cat is gonna start communicating, or kind of giving you like special like healing messages. Like cats have an interesting way of connecting with us. You know what I'm saying? The stepmom hates animals. That says a lot. That says a lot. Anybody that hates animals, I'm sorry. Says a lot about you more than the animal. Wow, I love owls. I want one. Ooh, really? Okay, yeah, I keep saying owls, and like I'm wondering too if your dad is gonna come. That makes sense then. Your dad might come through to you. Do you live in an area where you see owls by chance? Or maybe you'll be traveling somewhere and you're gonna see an owl. That's your dad. So if you ever see like an owl just like randomly, ever, okay, it doesn't have to happen right now. It's your dad. He's acknowledging to me that he knows, and so he always runs from me. Really? Your cat or your dad? Your dad is acknowledging to me. I don't know if you're aware, like, or how long you've been following me, but like, I don't like to say that I'm a medium, but like I pick up on people that have passed, and he keeps showing me that like that he's gonna come to you in the form of an owl. Maybe you could be sleeping and you'll see this. But he's acknowledging to me that, I don't know if he was a person where he didn't really like to say sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like sorry to him was a form of like weakness. Like I'm hearing like sorry to like, because I'm like, okay, well, so he's talking to me. He's like trying to come through, and I'm like, dude, okay. But he's like acknowledging that, he's kind of saying sorry in his energy, but he's not saying sorry. Like he was kind of like prideful, like you know um yeah, the word sorry, he doesn't like saying that. Like he has a hard time with acknowledging his wrongs, pretty much. But he's like kind of like nodding and acknowledging to me that, yeah, like I know what I did. I'm like, okay, well, are you sorry for that or not? Like, what the fuck? Like, you just fucked your daughter over. And he's like that's what I keep seeing him do. So that pisses me off, Christina. I'm sorry, girl. That pisses me off. Like, I'm not gonna. He needs to work through some stuff, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was your dad's sign? My first time seeing you. Oh, really? My daughter just texted me about you. Really? Oh, tell your daughter I said hi and like thank you. Oh my gosh, Sade, you like 100. That's him. Yeah, like I don't know if you saw your dad do this a lot, but I keep seeing him look down and he's like he keeps doing that to me, and I'm like it's making me mad. Like I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like I'll try not to get mad, because like and I'm seeing him like cross. Like I wish I could show you, but like because my thing is that, but he's like crossing his arms like this to me. Like he does this like so, or maybe he wasn't as like he laid like that. He could have just laid like that. But he's very like private too, so I'm trying to be respectful and not, if he wants to reveal something to me, he will. But um, but yeah, he's just kind of like showing me his mannerisms. He's not really talking. He's doing like a lot of like face movement, but not really. Like he's very stoic. Like, he was very stoic. Like very kind of came across sometimes as like very nonchalant. Like people thought he didn't really care about them. Do you mind if I ask what's your ethnicity? I feel like that woman was manipulating him a lot. Hi Faith. Hi Shad. I hope you guys are having a great day. We are, Faith. Thank you. We've been getting into Christina's tea about her dad. If you want to stay tuned, I'm doing personal readings right now, but we're also like do some stuff after the live. Not after the live, sorry, after the readings. I'm gonna do some interactive stuff with you guys. We're gonna watch some, hopefully I can watch some stuff. It's not, hopefully you don't get copyright. I don't think so. I don't think some of the stuff I want to watch will, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys vote. But yeah, so you have two more questions, Christina. But yeah, Christina, your dad was coming through, like he's coming through. So he wants you to know that he does acknowledge that he, you know, your mom's Mexican and Greek. Ooh, that's beautiful. Your dad's white. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Can you tell me what his hair looked like? Because I can kind of see it, but um I don't see like spirit. I don't see spirits in like the 3D, like how some people could actually see the spirits. I only see them like in my third eye. So sometimes they don't come through very clearly, but it's more of like what they want to show me. So if they want to block me in some way, I go with what they want. You know what I'm saying? They have to allow me in. You know what I'm saying? I don't intrude. So I kind of can see his face, but not really. So did he have like, I kind of see white hair, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing your dad as white for sure. And I'm kind of seeing him a little chubby, but I don't know if he was super skinny, but I'm seeing him kind of like chubby a little bit. Okay, so you said your second question is, I filed back taxes and it shows I have a refund, had to do a paper refund and been waiting for more than 8 weeks. Do you see my refund coming in soon? Girl, I'm waiting on money too. Ugh, it's the worst waiting on money. Hmm. You're fine. Blonde short hair. He lost. How blonde was his hair? Like, was it? Is that how he passed? Like, he had blonde hair when he passed. That's crazy because he must have he's aged a lot in the spiritual. Is what I call it. Like in the afterlife, he's aged a lot. Like he's not doing well. He's not doing well, and maybe that's why. See, look, I'm kind of seeing this man is your dad. Like I'm seeing it. Like he's kind of a little chubby though, in the way he's presenting to me, but he kind of feels like this to me. Like you know, he's also losing his hair. I don't know if he emphasized his hair a lot or if he was obsessed over his hair. Maybe this was when he was younger. He could have just liked his hair a lot when he was younger. Or maybe he got like a lot of compliments on his hair when he was young. He's telling me that used to get a lot of compliments on my hair. I'm like, okay, cool. Cool story, bro. Like your dad. Like, I'm like, okay. Like, okay, anyway. So she get this tax refund. Her family's coming out. Sorry, Christina. I'm definitely seeing your money be unblocked for sure. It is gonna take a little bit longer for your money to come in. Um, oh damn, that's crazy. That's a crazy way to die. I was feeling like he didn't go peacefully. Well, like in the way people go. Yeah, he's not doing well in the spiritual. He's aged a lot too. What? How old was your dad when he passed? I'm seeing more. I'm seeing him older for some reason, and that doesn't always happen. Sometimes I'll see somebody when they're like younger, like they revert back to either their child self or their teens. Um, hmm. I'm gonna say you'll get some of it back. I don't know if this makes any sense, but I feel like because the Page of Pentacles is telling me that it's a small amount, like a small lump sum. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know if you were expecting a big refund, but I'm seeing like they're gonna either tax it a lot. I don't know if where you live they tax like high if your taxes are high where you live, but I'm seeing that they're gonna pull some of it to like they're gonna pull some of it. I don't see you getting the whole amount for some reason. It feels like it's a small amount. Was it a small amount of money you were waiting on? Because if it was a small amount, then you know what? Oh, he was 73. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing him that old, but I'm seeing him like older. So 73 is not really that old, honestly. Um, yeah. I'm seeing him a little older than that though. So he's aging bad. Now he may not be, you know why, Christina? He's probably not in heaven. And maybe, and the way that works, which I haven't done a reading on, like heaven and hell, like the way that operates. I haven't done a reading on that. But anyway, I could go into if we could talk about it later if you want. But hey, Diana, girl, we getting deep, girl. We are getting deep up in here. But yeah, were you waiting on a big amount, Christina? Because I see that a small amount is gonna come in for some reason. I keep seeing a small amount. I went through a lot of depression. I don't know if I read this. Sorry, I went through a lot of depression, so I slacked off on a lot because I was just lost. Aww. Oh. How long ago did you lose your dad? Yeah, girl, I'm saying he's not doing well in the spirit world. He's not doing well. My karma card is literally telling me that. Look at this card. It feels really dark where he's at. Let me get away from that. But yeah. Sorry guys, I'm just waiting on Christina. Under 4,000. Okay. So yeah, I feel like, do you know if they're gonna tax it or like I see you not getting the full amount for some reason. Because if it was like the full amount, I would say now maybe you can do something to change this. Um oh, you pass it. Okay, that's why. Okay. Yeah, definitely it says that you're waiting on this money for sure. There's a chance that they could withhold some of it. I'm hoping I'm wrong, girl. I hope you get the full amount. But for some reason it seems like it's a little bit. And then now with your husband, it feels like he's gonna get the full amount. But with you, I don't know. I see something with the like a small amount of it. Maybe it could be that they're gonna split it. They're gonna split it up and give it to you in a lump sum. Does that make sense? Maybe that's what I'm hearing. Like you're gonna get the money in increments because they're trying to like, yeah, like you're gonna get money. You are gonna get the refund, but you're gonna be waiting on it, like more on it for it to come in. Like it feels like they're gonna like break it up. But I do see the money coming in eventually. I'm gonna say you're gonna probably start seeing it next month. I'm not really good with timelines. They shouldn't because I'm owed, but I wouldn't get interest. Okay. Why is it taking them so long though? That's the weird part. I'm seeing like them split it or something. Them do something weird. Girl, I'm not even sure. I don't know why I'm feeling this. This one I'm not feeling confident with. You said more than 8 weeks. You said 8 weeks. But I'm gonna say you're gonna start seeing the money coming in possibly next month if everything goes accordingly. I see your husband getting his money though. He's gonna get it soon. This could be your husband that's gonna get his soon. Possibly also 8. It feels like one of you guys. It's 8 days from now. Yeah, your husband's gonna get most of his. But you, I'm feeling like it's gonna be weird with yours for some reason. I'm gonna just trust myself on this. It feels weird. I don't know. They shouldn't. Oh, you said that. We will see. Yeah, definitely. Let me know. Come back and let me know. Like, hopefully, like that. I see you getting your money, but it feels like they're either gonna split. They're gonna split it, or they're going to give it to you in increments for some reason. Because I see it coming in like little, like lump sum. I keep hearing lump sum, at a time. But you're still gonna get the money. You're gonna get your money. But it feels. I don't know. Like, do they pull some of it for some reason or like? But you said you're owed it, so girl, I'm not resonating with that part. I see your husband getting his money. Yours, I'm like, I'm not feeling confident in the money you're gonna get. But hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong and they give you the whole amount right away. Because I do see money coming in for sure. You are gonna get it. But for some reason I see them maybe they're debating it right now. Because it's like they're going back and forth with your money. Because it's like really like not wish-washy, but like them holding it and then that's what it feels like to me. Okay, what's your third question, hon? Sorry, that was not a very like confident answer in yours, but your husband's, I see his. I saw your husband's like no problem, his is coming, and then yours I was like, I don't know. Maybe because I had to file more than 1 year. Oh, okay. Maybe they're trying to work out something with yours or figure something out. Maybe they're gonna ask you for more documentation or something. Oh. Okay. I had to file several years, just embarrassed to say. Oh, I'm sorry, Christina. I was all digging. Sorry. That's why I'm feeling that weird energy though. Okay. So either you're definitely gonna get your money though. But I'm feeling confusion on the amount. For some reason I'm feeling the confusion on the amount that you're gonna get. It's still a good amount. It's still a good amount, but it doesn't feel like, for some reason, maybe they'll find a reason to like, well, you missed this. It feels like maybe you missed something when, or you need to pay back something. And so, it doesn't feel like it's a big amount that you're gonna have to like, you know, give them, or, it doesn't feel like that. It just feels like it just feels like, it's like, oh man, like, yeah, girl, that is still blessed. Okay, good. Okay, so what's your third question? He said dig. What sign's your daughter? What's your daughter's name? So I can say hi if she ever pops in. I be getting into too many people's tea. I be feeling like so bad. I'm like, sorry. I mean, you saw your dad came through, so I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just funny. But you have one more question. And then did I have anybody else that donated? I didn't check. Okay, Diana, she donated. Thank you, Diana. See, for the rest of the year, oh girl, you got to get a reading for me. That's a whole, like, I don't do forecast readings on live. I'm sorry. Oh, DeAndre is your daughter? Aw, she's awesome. But yeah, if you want me to do a forecast reading, I do personal readings where I do forecast readings. That, because that's a lot of information, and I have other people that, that want readings. I'm sorry. So that's going to take me a while. So, if do you have like one more question, or aw. I got y'all. Thank you. Oh, I saged too hard. Oh my god. Do you have like one specific question for me? And then if you happen to want to get a personal reading for me, I do forecast readings, and trust me, like they're fun. Who's this? Oh, Regina. I haven't done a forecast reading actually in a while. I should put that on my Yeah, I did one forecast reading for someone, and it was really fun. So hope they get your money to you soon, boo. Right? I'm praying for that for Christina, because um and if y'all haven't subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe to my channel so you know when I go live. And you guys, thumbs up this video, please. It would mean a lot to me. And subscribe, like I said, and so that you guys know when I go live. We're gonna do a lot of fun lives in here, and you're gonna see me a lot more. So just so you guys get, and make sure y'all turn on your notifications, okay? Because I don't know if YouTube is letting y'all know that I'm here. So make sure y'all turn on that notification bell. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, okay. Do I see a promotion at your job? Okay. And thank you for switching your question. I appreciate it. Okay, okay. I like this energy so far. You're definitely, I feel like you do like this job, so that's good. I do see some lack of them. Sometimes they're not really, your job is not really open to other people's creative ideas. I don't know what you do, but or they're kind of like snobby with other people's creative, or it could be like their perspectives of things, or maybe you guys have to be really private about certain things when you go to work, and you can't really like be vulnerable in that way. Or maybe you could. Oh my god, my cards. I'm seeing a lot of like camaraderie in your workforce, so that's good. Um, did y'all just see my cards just fly out of my hand like that? That was crazy work. But a promotion? Why is it giving me everything but a promotion? Okay, I get it. My spirit guide is like, tell me if she gonna get a promotion, please. They're telling me about your work environment, Christina. There's definitely an opportunity. Finally, here we go. There's definitely an opportunity for a promotion to come in for sure. There's growth. I like this energy. There's growth at your job. I feel like it's going to be kind of like, some people are not going to want to voice this or like say, hey guys, you know how you tell somebody like, y'all, there's a promotion like coming up. I feel like this is going to be somebody like not really like telling, or it feels like fake gossip or something. Yeah, everyone seems like they're competitive for this. Is your job really I mean, usually a job is, but this thing is just burning. Oh my god. Hold on. My sage is choking me out, y'all. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. So I do see more opportunities, but it feels like you would have to like switch your department, is what it feels like, Christina. I see you wanting to switch departments, or thinking about switching departments. A lot of haters, but I work my butt off. Yeah, you do. I feel like this could be a prediction. Okay, you may not feel this way right now, but I see you wanting to what's the word, like switch your department. I was literally going to ask you if you work for a school. What the fuck? I work at school. I do it because I love the kids and those I need to help. Oh, I love that. I feel like there's something that's going to come in for you though, that's going to be more aligned with you. And not saying that it's going to be like you're switching the job literally, but it feels like, you're going to switch like what's the word, like just like areas or departments. That's what it feels like, because where you're at, it's like very saturated, and like a lot of people are trying to like, you know what I'm saying, get that position. So I see you like kind of switching directions with that. Like it feels like really competitive. But I see you like your job though. It feels like you love your job. Like I was saying that literally, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's not something that you really see. You may not see yourself doing this right now, but I'm wondering too if you're gonna, if you thought about going back to school for something, or, you know, thinking about going back to school to like master more of what you do. I'm gonna have to like hold on guys, 1 second. All right, sorry about that, guys. Oh my God, Christina, your dad, he has crazy energy. When my sage burns down like that, not good. Sorry. I had to clear my sage because oh my God. But yeah, anyway, I do see you switching your department or switching or going more into what you, because I feel like you want to be a lot, you're going to want to be a lot more hands-on and really like help people more. You know what I'm saying? Like, so with the kids more. And you know what's crazy is I'm getting a lot of I'm getting a lot of children in my cards. And before you said that, I was literally going to ask you if you work with kids or are you around other kids or whatever. Yeah, I'm good. My sage, it was burning down like really fast, and usually when that happens, like if I pick up on a spirit and they don't have good energy, it burns like really fast. So I was like, "Oh shit." Like my sage was doing that. So yeah, that's yeah. No, I'm good though. My spirit guys were trying to clear the energy out, like get that energy out. That's why I don't read on people live, because I'm like, oh God, like it's, I mean, spirits, not you guys, spirits. But it was burning down really fast, so I'm like choking. No reason to be sorry. It's the ugly stepmom. I'm dead. Well, I think he was like, I don't know how much you know about it, but like I feel like your dad was like influenced by her a lot. So he carries that with him, like, and it's made him hold on to it. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't necessarily mean that it's his energy. It could be like, you know. Yes, elementary and a middle school and a high school. Okay. Oh no, you're good. You're good, Christina. I'm good. I don't feel like I don't feel anything. He's gone. But what were you saying? We are saying, but yeah, where you get a promotion, I'm seeing there's an opportunity for sure, but you're going to have to move in out of the department that you're in. Can you guys hear me okay? I have my fan on louder, so you guys can hear me okay? Did that help you, Christina? I hope that helped. Okay, you can? Okay, good. Um, okay, Jessica said yes as well. Okay, cool. Okay. So who just donated? Was it so was Ari? Ari donated, and then we just did Christina. And then Diana said, Diana, did I read on you? I'm sorry, Diana was next, right? Yeah, I'm thinking about door dashing something. But y'all know I love me some Wendy's. I love Wendy's. Like, does anybody else in here like Wendy's? I said, yes, hear you, perfect. And thanks so much. Yes, it helped you a lot. Okay, perfect. Good. I'm glad. Yes, we can hear you. Okay. All right. Diana, you're up. And then it's Ari, right? Let me make sure that the order I get you guys in. Or does it 14 minutes ago? Hold on, Diana. Let me see what time. Oh, it doesn't tell me. Ari said, girl, I love Wendy's, right? What's your order? Ari, what's your Wendy's order? I freaking receipt is like moving. Like Wendy's and Wingstop. I had Wingstop yesterday. Wingstop is like my guilty pleasure. Okay, Diana said she has a question, and then we'll do Ari, and then we'll move into some fun stuff. Like if nobody else wants to donate. Ooh, good job, Diana. I'm proud of you. So I cut off Alan the Aquarius, didn't have the patience for him. What can I expect in love? You're such a Leo. You said yeah, so I cut his ass off anyway. So girl, what can I expect in love? I'm dead. Okay, what can Diana expect in love? Lily said salads. Ooh, what kind of salad do you get, Lily? Girl, you're better than me. I don't get a salad. Precious said I've only ever had the fries. The fries are bomb. What can Diana expect in love? Okay, my room is clearing out now. Oh my god, that sage was burning. You definitely were going through it with him, Diana. Oh my god. You feel so at peace now though, right? Like, don't you feel peaceful? You're like, that man is gone. I mean, I'm not saying you're not like sad over it sometimes, but girl, don't get me started, Diana, on some wings. I could fuck some wings up. I had wings for lunch that I made in the air fryer. Woo-wee! That shit was good. I was gonna cut up some because I have some potatoes, so I like to cut up potatoes and make fries and put them in the air fryer. They're so good. Yeah, you guys were arguing a lot. You got the strength card in the reverse. Like, girl, y'all was arguing. He was a lot. He was a lot. I'm really sorry. And you focusing on that money, girl. You waiting for that job, I don't know if you got your job yet, but you waiting for that to come in is what I'm saying. So, or some your money to come in. Or whatever. This could be any type of money. It could be child support, whatever, blah blah. He was, oh my god, this man was crazy. He was a lying sack of, you know what I'm saying? Lying sack of it. You're definitely moving on, and you're guarding and being more protected. It's kind of draining. He was very draining, girl. Don't make excuses for this man. He was very draining. Oh my god. Maybe not as draining as the Pisces man that I read on for you, but like he was still draining. I see somebody trying to get your attention, but I feel like you're gonna be like, he feels like an earth sign. I feel like you're gonna try to date him, but you're gonna like cut him off. Like that's what it feels like before it even starts. This is how it feels. Oh, you know what, Diana? I feel like all your kids are pretty intuitive, but it's telling me one of your kids you're gonna know because one of your kids are gonna be like, Mom, like I don't like him. They probably already do this or like look at you like, if they ever do come around your kids, like I don't know. I'm seeing one of your water sign kids or one of the kids that has water. Like I can't remember. Well, both. You have two kids that have water in their chart, right? Or maybe it's three. I do see eventually you're gonna attract like I keep getting an earth sign man for you. I keep getting an earth sign man for you, girl. You about to be hella possessive over this dude. You about to be hella possessive. You're coming out in the reverse. Like this man is gonna be like very independent, and you're not used to that. Like he feels like, he feels like he's also a dad. Like he feels like he has his shit together, and he feels like what I think is gonna make you feel insecure about this man. Because Diana, you're coming out in the reverse, and you don't always come out girl. I don't know. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Because you're gonna need to deal with some stuff that you have not dealt with before. because this man is gonna have his stuff together. He's gonna be really decent. Is that the Pisces? He's a Taurus moon. No, this is a new dude that you're gonna meet. This feels like a new dude. Now this is in the upright, so it is in the past position, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel it feels more like a prediction to me. Because why I say that is because you're in the reverse, which is telling me that, you're putting your insecurities and the way that, all the stuff that you've gone through, like you're putting that on him. Okay, I feel like this is the first dude. Maybe this is the ex. Okay, this feels like an ex. Um, that I hope this isn't telling me one of your exes is gonna come back and try to like be like, oh, I'm a good father now. Like this is I'm hearing two storylines for you, honestly. Like it feels like two separate energies, so it's kind of confusing me because I'm getting past energy. I'm getting that this partner that you used to have made you feel like you're like very detached from him, right? But this older energy, he could be an older dude. I don't know if you're into older men. Not too much older. He's not like super old, but he's like older. Um you're such a Leo. Oh no, they should be possessive over me. No, girl, he's gonna make you possessive over him. Nobody should be possessive. That's so toxic. But like, like this man feels like he's gonna make, because you're coming out in the reverse. Like this man is gonna make you feel like really insecure. Like, and you're not used to, like, it's telling me that you're not used to feeling that way. So, because this man that comes in, he has his stuff together. You know what, too, it feels like you've known him. Like he's gonna make you feel really comfortable. But and he's a good dude, but there's times where like you're gonna feel like really insecure and like, is this too good to be true? Like, why is this man like, I don't know, like, how when a woman meets a good man, like they start like questioning it too much, and it actually like makes them feel insecure because like there's a lot of things that they haven't dealt with because they've never had to like deal with that. I'm sorry, Leo, you gonna have to deal with this, girl. You're not used to feeling this way, girl. He feels like, honestly, he feels like a newer but older energy, if that makes sense. Like it feels like you're gonna be like, I feel like I've known you before, but like I haven't. Like he feels new. Like it feels like more of a prediction to me. Because like if like normally I would say that this was an ex, like this, because at first I was confused. I was like, is this a past person she dated? But I definitely feel like your ex is gonna try to act like he has his stuff together, but don't fall for it. So because I'm hearing two different storylines. And then the second storyline is that this older guy is going to make you feel like, he's going to make you feel insecure. That's how you'll know it's him, because you're not used to feeling this way. So he's a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. You're not used to feeling this way because this man has his shit together. He could possibly be a dad already. You know what I'm saying? And you're used to, like you said, the other way around. You're used to it being like and the way you want it to go. And he's like, no, I'm in control. Like I'm a be careful of his little. He feels like he feels either Puerto Rican or Dominican. Like he feels like, or he could be mixed with Puerto Rican and black, or Dominican and black. And he past life relationship coming to this one. Wait, what? Could be past life relationship coming to this one. Yeah, it feels like she's known. It feels like they've known each other before. You know what I'm saying? Is he at a distance? No, he lives in the same city as you. It's gonna be when you're gonna meet him when you're out. So that's how it feels to me. And it feels like, he's gonna be shy. Like it feels like he's really shy, and you're like, he also doesn't like arguing. He don't like, girl, Diana, listen, Leo, you hear me? He don't like arguing. So don't be flaring up that Dominican temper at him. Just hearing you with your Spanish, like, I can't speak Spanish, but I hear her say stuff in Spanish. You speak Spanish fluently? You speak Spanish fluently, right? I'm not tripping. Oh, my hair is like in my way. They said, "Girl, you are lucky. Mine is at a distance." LOL. Yeah, no, this man's at a distance, but he can't afford to travel though. He can't afford to travel. This man makes good money. He has his stuff together because this man is in the upright. Okay. Oh, he's a Venus in Virgo. Ooh, okay, maybe, yeah. Girl, you need to get a reading from me. So he's already in your. That's okay. So he's already in your energy. Okay, he's already in your energy. That makes sense why he's in the upright. Because I'm like, I don't feel like you. I don't know. You feel new. Me not being like, oh shit, she already probably talking to you. I should have known your ass. But I don't know. This other energy is. Do you feel like you resonate with this? Because it feels like your ex. This feels like an ex to me. And usually with the nights, I get newer energy. You know what I'm saying? But this man is like he's established. Do you know what he does for work? Oh my god, girl. What you saying? Oh, they need to be possessive over me. I can't with you. They need to be possessive over me. I I tell the girls don't mess with these New York men. Diana, did you tell me like you're fluent with Spanish? I mean, I think you are, right? I think you're fluent. Is he what's his ethnicity too? Like is he I'm hearing like he's Dominican or so I don't know if you said that, but he's either Dominican and black or like he's just Dominican or Puerto Rican or um he doesn't feel white. So I hope this is it might be the one you're talking to, but I'm hearing his ethnicity. So um Jessica, why are you smiling like that? Jessica's like, I speak Spanish. Jessica, do you speak Spanish too? He has 2 jobs. Nice. I don't know why I heard one of your kids say they don't like him. I don't like him, mom. Like that's what I keep hearing. I don't like him. Works at a hospital, I think he told me. Oh damn. Yeah, he makes money. And it doesn't mean he has like one job. He could just be a hustler. Like the king of pentacles is a hustler. Like he be making money. He be finding ways to get money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I speak Spanish. Okay. What about him? Like okay, Jessica, I thought so. Um you're both Dominican, so it's probably him. Look at that. Look at that shit. Also, one of your kids is gonna pick up on you having or possibly you might end up getting pregnant again. Girl, be careful. Because I feel like one of your kids is gonna be like, oh, I want another brother or sister, but that's like literally them picking up on. I don't know if one of them already says that. One of them could already say that, but I feel like that just be careful. Unless you got your tube side girl, which I don't think you have, but like, right, Precious, she is. When I first saw Diana's pictures, I was like, oh my god, she's so beautiful. But Diana knows she's pretty. She's a Leo, so she knows she look good. She like, I know. My kids want their father. That's why they're gonna say that. Yeah. Crypto. He's in crypto? Oh, he does that too? Girl, I see a money, girl. I'm seeing money. You saw that man holding that Bitcoin. Literally Bitcoin. I wonder if he invested in Bitcoin. not me picking up on his stuff or like if he has like stock in like a lot of crypto or like you said, or something with the like Bitcoin or like it could be other stuff too of crypto and um so okay, you can't. Okay, I was wondering. I don't know why I'm feeling another baby. Okay, good. I don't know why I'm feeling another baby around you though. Does he have a kid? And it literally, I could just be picking up on your kid saying it because they don't understand that. So I'm like, oh, be careful unless you can't get pregnant. You saw I literally said, well, maybe you can't, or unless you can't. But I hope it's not him that's gonna mess around and have another or have a kid with somebody or like I feel like a new kid energy. Anyway, don't listen to me. It could be like one of your siblings or it could be like your one of your sisters or maybe a cousin you're close with or something. There's a lot of moms in the pole community. Diana, come join the gang and show that feminine energy in it. But can one of your sisters though like get pregnant? Because I keep feeling a new kid around you guys. Adoption, maybe Precious. I'm just gonna go with it. Because I also was like, or can you still get pregnant? If you guys notice, I said that, so I'm like, maybe a pet. I think Diana's a little too busy for a pet. She already has like 4 kids, and she look good too. She's all skinny and shit. Like you wouldn't be able to tell she had 4 kids. Yes, a boy. He has a kid, or one of your sisters. Because I know you have 2 sisters, right? So I keep picking up on one of them. Maybe one of them is gonna get pregnant again. Because I keep feeling a new baby. Okay. So I hope I answered your question. Okay, Ari, you're up. I know, right, Precious? In this economy? You said, or the Pisces. I don't know. I'm not sure. Not picking up on which one. I'd have to look into it more. But just keep that in mind. I keep feeling a new baby around you. Maybe it's a sister you're moving in with. Maybe she's gonna get pregnant. Okay, so next is Ari, and then Dawn. Are you in here? Okay, and Ari, what's your question? Why do I keep dreaming about people from my old friend group? Everything I let go here, they come in my dreams. Is it me? Damn, my cards are tripping. I might have to switch my cards. You know what? Let me switch my cards real quick. My cards are like, bitch, I'm tired. I'm like, I'm not. It's so funny when your tarot cards get tired and you're like, hello. Hi, Raven. Oh, that's you? Okay. Give me 1 second, huh? Okay, I'm doing a reading on Ari. Thank you for your donation. Maybe the Pisces. Oh, you feel like your Piscean ex is gonna get someone pregnant? Sorry, Ari, I gotta shuffle my cards. I haven't read with this tarot deck in a minute. Okay, Ari, why does she keep dreaming about people from her old friend group? Hmm. I feel like it's just your subconscious picking up on them. And I feel like there's times, like, because it's talking about that, I think there's a part of you that feels guilty for like outgrowing them and just kind of like moving on, and just like separating yourself from them. They may make you feel like that subconsciously, like you're picking up on it, or I feel like, but I mainly feel like it's your subconscious making you, or telling you that you still kind of, even though you've detached from them, I'm saying you have detached from them, but there's a part of your psyche or your subconscious when you go to sleep, when you dream, that is not aligned. It's like your spiritual side and your physical body haven't caught up with the release of letting them go, is what it feels like to me. Like you're still stuck in that energy, even when you're dreaming, like you're still stuck, even though you feel like you've moved on. Like you feel like, okay, I'm good, I've moved on from that friendships, those friendships, we just don't align anymore. But there's a part of you that still like feels like, did I make the right decision? Separating myself. It's like you constantly like go back and forth in your head about it, and you battle yourself over it. Even if physically, like, you're not actively having conversations with yourself, your consciousness and your subconsciousness go back and forth with this feeling of like, of guilt, and like being still frozen in that character of that person that you used to be. So it's talking about, you there's a part of your psyche that thinks about, and it comes out in your dreams where you're like, like, it's not even about them, it's more about the person that you were with them, and letting that go. It's like when they say like a part of me died when I left that area. That's what it feels like to me. And it's not necessarily meaning that you miss them. I mean, you could miss them as well. You could miss like memories of, certain things that you guys used to do, but it feels like more it's you missing that part of you. And those friends can show up in that way. Do you know what I'm saying? I hope I'm making sense. Like that's what it feels like to me. I'm feeling it very clearly. So I feel like this is like what your higher self is telling me. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's talking about, Ari, that you're still healing. You're still healing from certain parts of yourself, and it may not necessarily be, oh, like, oh, I just had it. Fuck, I hate when that happens. What am I trying to say? Like, you're not necessarily, it's like you're grieving, you're grieving certain parts of your life and trying to adjust, because you just moved. So you're trying to find, your dream is trying to tell you, like, like, our friends can feel familiar, right? They feel like home to us. So when you move, it's like, okay, well, that part of me is no longer there anymore. And those friends were like, they were that familiar sense of feeling grounded and safe. Do you know what I'm saying? So right now, I think your higher self is trying to tell you, because you came out as like the Queen of Cups, which you're in the reverse. So that's telling me like you're not aligned with that stability, that emotional familiarity, that you used to feel when you were around that environment and those people, because you're adjusting to new things, new energies, new people, new places. You know what I'm saying? So it's about you like giving yourself that opportunity and taking a leap of faith to trust yourself. Your spirit guides are telling you trust yourself more, trust the alignment. Like I was telling you in your reading, like trust that this leap that you made with your mom was for your higher purpose, and it was so that you could grow your girl. Your reading, why your reading's always so deep? I love it. I love it though. I love it, girl. But this big tower moment that happens because you're kind of still in it. You're still in it. Sorry. But this like the tower is like reaching a pivotal moment in our life. Of it could be a realization, a transformation of stepping into the new you know what I'm saying? And I feel like your spirit guides are telling you to embrace it. Embrace that that's no longer who you are. Yes, it was a part of you, and you can acknowledge that, but allow this change, this transformative energy, this phoenix energy in you to keep rise and to accept new challenges and the unknown. I think it's to the unknown. You know what I'm saying? Like the fool literally steps out into the unknown even though he's afraid, right? The fool gets looked at. I think the fool, guys, like the fool to me is like one of the most powerful cards you can get, like when you're going on an adventure, and like he embraces the change, he embraces the unknown, and we're scared of that as people. So Ari, be proud of yourself. The fool is not a bad card. I think sometimes people look at the fool as like, you a damn idiot, and it can't mean that. You know what I'm saying? The fool can literally mean that. But the fool could also mean, you know what, at all cost, no matter what, I'm gonna do it. And because of that, and I took that risk on myself. I mean, when we think of entrepreneurs, right, what did they do? They took risks. They went bankrupt, and they look dumb, right? They made financial changes in their life that people would have judged them for. But look, they reached this like pivotal moment with the Three of Pentacles, which is the Three of Pentacles. A lot of people want to get this card because it means embracing and stepping into your passions, right? You're stepping into your passions. And I feel like that's a nod, that's a wink from your spirit guides already telling you doing the damn thing. You are stepping out and embracing this new change, even though you're afraid. You know what I'm saying? Even though you left what was familiar to you. That's what I feel like this is meaning. And it's a good change, and it's something that was needed, right? Because it's going to bring in new opportunities, new community for you, which meaning new friends, new better ways at like coping. You're going to find better ways at having coping mechanisms that maybe if you would have stayed in that environment that you were in, you wouldn't have been able to like you wouldn't have changed. Like you wouldn't have embraced more for yourself. You wouldn't have thought you could do what, like I told you in your reading, you're going to find yourself doing things that you didn't normally feel like you could do. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, babe. It's just like I'm aligning with her reading. It's like, whoa, like I think that dream was very empowering. I'm really good with dreams too. Like I've done like dream readings for my clients, and it's fun. It's really fun because they're like, oh shit, like I didn't think about that. And I'm like, our dreams tell us a lot, you know what I'm saying? And this is a good moment. And I think that dream was just you just kind of like also reminiscing, on like who you used to be. It feels like more of I used to be that person. I used to feel safe in that environment, and now I'm feeling like I have to step into this new energy and embrace these new opportunities, these new environments, right? That's what the Fool and the Three of Pentacles is telling me. It's beautiful. And I think from that, like I said, a new opportunity and jobs, are going to come towards you. No, it's not too late, Precious. You're good. How are y'all doing? Y'all good? I'm excited to get back on live next week. You guys look out for my community posts. I'm going to be doing a vote again. So I'll be posting another. Do you guys like this where I get on live back to back, or would you like me to like spread it out? Like I was trying to do Thursday and Fridays because that's when I can do it. Cause like throughout the week, I'm like, my ass at the gym. But you know, and also like work. But I was thinking like of starting my polls on Monday, and then Thursday and Friday coming on live with y'all. So let me know if you guys like that. Does that work with you guys? Like, I'm trying to figure out what you guys like as well. And y'all look out for my reading. I'm gonna try to post that this week as well. Coming out, and then I gotta record some readings too, and I gotta do some TikToks as well. I gotta get on that damn TikTok. Absolutely, Faith. I am. Yes, we are gonna do that. That's so exciting. Thank you. You're welcome, Ari. I'm excited for you. You know, I think this is that was a beautiful dream, you know. Um uh I like the back to backs, but whatever works for you. Okay. Yeah, I like doing back to back readings. I mean, I think it's fun, you know. Our last live was so fun. This is fun to me too. I love, you know, I appreciate you guys for donating and letting me get into y'all's tea, and you know, and hopefully you guys will want to do the roasting, you know. I want to roast your guys' charts. I think that would be really fun. Those were so fun when I used to do those, you guys. Like, we'd be in the chat just like roasting each other, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was roasting the person. They were like, "Dang, Sade." Because like I was like mimicking them, and they were like, "Yeah, I do that." Ha. They were like laughing. They were like, "That's me." So it's a fun way to, you know, it's a fun way to be, you know, to laugh at ourselves, you know. But yeah, that was Ari's reading. Her reading got deep, y'all. And who was the other one I that the reading got really deep? Who was that? Oh damn, I forgot her name. But I think it's Raven. She's up next. Dawn. I forgot the other lady's name. I think I could find her. I could find her in here. Christina. Her reading was deep. Her reading was. If y'all just tuning in, I really tapped into to Christina's reading. I even saw her dad that had passed, and she's like, "Yeah, that looks like my dad, like his mannerisms." And I couldn't quite like, he's changed a lot though. Like I was telling her, he's changed a lot. But yeah, is Dawn in here still? I feel like time is going by so fast, you guys. Oh my god. Do any of you guys feel like that? That time is just really going by fast. But are you guys interested in me doing live not live react, yeah, like live commentating? Mm, I was rigging the ship on the side. I don't. Dawn's not answering. Dawn, are you in here? I'm gonna have to refund your money. Hopefully, she gets back on. Yeah, exactly, Faith. I could definitely see that. Oh my god, like I feel like I look at the clock and it's like 1 minute. I'll look at the clock and it's like 8 in the morning, and then I'll look again. It's like 11. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, Raven, there you are. Dawn said, "Hi, asking for love. Would love a serious prospect." Okay. So you want to know if you have love coming in, or do you want to know about somebody? I'm sorry. Oh, you're asking like you want someone serious to come in? Is that what you're asking? I'm sorry. I'm trying to turn your question, your what you're saying into a question, so I can be more specific. And thank you again for your donation, guys. I was stuttering so bad when I said that. Sorry. All right. Is anybody coming in for Dawn for love? Hmm. Okay. Ooh, Ten of Swords. Right. Okay. Love readings can be a little tricky sometimes because it's like, there's times where we have to, we're not over certain things, and I'm seeing that, you know, um I'm seeing, Dawn, that there was a past situation that happened to you where it caused you to really you know, it really taught you that, I don't know, it feels like you're coming out of this feeling of feeling defensive, and you're ready to reconnect with something, or the idea of love, and that's what I mean by something. Like, you're not looking at it as like, I need to do things on my own all the time. I feel like you're a very I'll do it myself type of person. What's your sign? I feel like you like to do things yourself, and you have a hard time asking for help, or allowing you've been through a lot. I don't blame you. You've been through a lot, and it feels like people just kind of misunderstand you a lot. Sometimes I take my Six of Wands as I feel misunderstood. I always feel like I need to explain where I'm coming from, or explain my intentions, or or I don't feel understood a lot of times. And that's caused people to really hurt you in the past, because they, you felt like you just really had to do things on your own a lot, and you never really had somebody really stick in there with you, and come in that was actually had your back. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing that you kind of had to go through life just feeling like you, not necessarily maybe this too, but carrying the weight on, carrying the world on your shoulders, um yes, yes, Raven, I'm seeing that for you. Talk to me. Oh, I'm seeing that for you. But you're learning, though. You're learning, and I feel like spirit is really teaching you, because these are the set. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. These are the sevens. I doubted myself for a minute. These are the sevens. So this is about our community and reaching out for help, the relationships that we're building. And when the Seven of Wands for me is in the reverse, it's talking about okay, you know what? Maybe I don't need to be this hard person, even though I've gone through these are your cards. These are your cards, Dawn. So it's if you see this person, he's like, you know what? I need to let my guard down. It's not necessarily the Nine of Wands. If I were to get the Nine of Wands for you, I'd be like, ooh, girl, you really need to it's okay, Oh, you're an Aries moon. No wonder. You're a Cancer with an Aries moon. That's so typical of a Cancer with an Aries. Libra rising too. Libra rising, it tells me that you are very loving, and people like that about you, until you have to really show them okay, you know what, you can't take advantage of me like that. You always have to defend yourself when it comes to people that just feel like they can walk all over you, because we get, Cancers get told that they oh, y'all are pushovers, y'all let people walk all over you, you know Oh, you're amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Dawn. I'm glad that you're resonating, and you said that you feel so seen. That means a lot to me, because I feel like people don't really care to really see you. I feel like they get enticed by that Libra rising, and they're like, "Oh, she's so they put that on you, and it's not really who you are." You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I mean by that. So let me know if you resonate, but it's I hear you say I'm so much more than that, I'm so much more than that. I'm so much more than the pain, the trauma that I've been through. And it's talking about, you're gonna be able to let that go. Once I don't know if you've also been going to therapy for this, if you haven't, it's, I'm just saying that, your spirit guides want to advise you that, hey, you don't have to uh feel like you gotta, be your own therapist. It's okay to let someone in, and even if it's private, let someone in, and let them help you unravel that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely. And that's the Seven of Wands, that warrior energy for sure. That's that Aries moon and that Cancer in you, I don't know what the rest of your chart is, but yeah, that's very I got this on my own, you know what I'm saying? And probably from childhood you had to do that. Usually Aries moons have to be they have to grow up really fast, and they have to be the adult like at a very young age, like whether that be that their parents were really reckless, like with money, or they were very irresponsible, or just in, it could be in whatever, like they were excessively doing something that put the child's life in danger. They weren't present. You know what I'm saying? Aries moons deal with that a lot, especially being a Cancer. Like that kind of conflicts with your moon. You know, so it's like you're supposed to feel like safe as a Cancer child, right? Like Cancer is about family, the mother, the home. So it's like if you don't feel safe in that, then you're gonna go out into the world and be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I like this for you because you're closing out this chapter. You're trying to close out this chapter, but you're stuck. You're kind of a little like in your head about it. Like, you're a little in your head about it. You're not giving yourself enough like this like really keeps you up at night. Like this really like bothers you. You know what I'm saying? Like this really bothers you that people don't. Okay. So you're definitely having a lot of realizations, a lot of maybe you could even be connecting with your inner child more. You could be getting in, you could be getting more in tune with your inner child, and just kind of like healing. And I see like you're really focusing on your work. You've been really focusing on work. I feel like you will let somebody in. There's some form of like closure that you still need, I feel like, but you're not going to get that with this person. I don't know why I have to tell you that, or these people. Okay. These people can't even admit their own problems. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, this really keeps you up at night, and it keeps you up that you've given to these people, and, you've been very generous, possibly even gave money to people, or, it could be an ex, or like, you've dished out some type of like support. It could be anything that you've supported someone in. Energy, your time, your money, literally your resources, let somebody move in, and that wasn't, you weren't compensated for that. So I see with work, I see you definitely, I don't know if you're looking to get like some type of promotion, or like I'm seeing a promotion come in for you. So that's really good. Or job, I don't know if you're currently working, or I'm seeing some type of money come in though. You're going to get compensated. It's coming towards you. So I don't know if that resonates, but like it could be a prediction. You may not feel that right now. But also with your love life, I see the Knight of Cups coming in. So it feels like the Knight of Cups feels like this energy of being kind of like, you know, like you're letting someone in. Don't take this person, when you let this person in, don't take it as like a really serious thing. I know that you want something serious right now, but it's talking about like you have to like heal more, and see if you can even let someone come back into your life, let someone in. Like this is more of like a test, because you're going to have opportunities to let this person back in. Oh yeah, see, look, Cancer North Node. Yeah, there's definitely family problems. She's supposed to move. Yep, as I said, that the dad, something with the dad, or it could be like your kid. If you have kids, it could be like the dad's father. Wait, yeah, the dad's father, or your husband. I don't know if you're married, or this man that you were seeing. If you have kids and he wasn't present, or his dad wasn't present, like, or your dad wasn't present. There's definitely like something with the father figure. But yeah, as far as like love, like I see this man coming in that he feels like a Knight of Cups energy. So he does feel like, usually with the knights, Dawn, I say that they're not very like stable. Like they're not very what's the word, like serious energy. You know what I mean? Like they're kind of coming in like as like temporary, so just keep that in mind. I do see you trying to date somebody, but he feels very like temporary to me, you know? And I feel like that's more of like a test to see if you could let someone in. And if you're able to like kind of get to know this person, let him in, just kind of go into it as like, okay, like this is more of like me just seeing if I can open my energy. Sorry, I was trying to say it. Open my energy back up to this person, or to this. Yeah, this feels like a newer energy to me. Yeah, see, it's as I said that the Six of Swords, that's about healing. You still have to heal a lot. We're getting a lot of that tonight, so don't feel bad. We're getting a lot of people that are having to work through some really deep trauma with that, which is, that's very common. So, but not at this moment. I'm seeing somebody. Am I seeing someone like stable that like will like stay there in your life? Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like this energy is more of a person that feels temporary and feels like, it's just to see it like that for you to like test the waters, you know what I'm saying? But it feels like it's going to be more on your terms if you want to let this person in. And they don't feel like a bad person, it just feels like they're temporary, if I'm being real. Yes, that makes so much sense, Dawn. Absolutely, right, Faith? And Faith, oh my god, I meant to tell you, sorry, Dawn, real quick. Faith, I didn't read your comment when you were talking about Ariana. Are you serious? Like you've spoken to her energetically? That's crazy. That's really dope. Sorry, I had to comment on that because I was watching my live back and I was like, what the hell? I was like, what did she say? That's really cool. I would love to hear about that. What is this? Giovanni sent me something. Lord Jesus. Her fucking little publicity text messages. But sorry I wasn't able to pull someone more permanent for you at this point right now. Remember, like, this is just where you are right now. It's not where you're gonna stay. Okay. So if I read on you like a month or two later, like you may not be in the same energy. You know what I'm saying? And then some, you know, more healing will have happened, and then you'll be able to welcome someone more, stable that will come in and be like who you need them to be, and be your rock as well. Like you're there for other people. This person will come in and be your rock for them, or for you, excuse me, be your rock for you, excuse me. So it's all about, like, when I read on somebody, it's all about where they're at currently, you know. So hopefully, I'm praying for you. I'm praying on that for you. I'm praying for your healing. And you got this. You're so strong. And I know that it's hard to be strong on your own, because the Seven of Wands is like, damn, I'm tired of being strong all the time. I'm tired of, like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm feeling that from you, Dawn. Like, you're just like, damn, like, ugh. But it's not a no. I do see you dating. I see you dating somebody, but it feels like temporary. It feels like, like we're just, Exactly, exactly. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, Dawn. It feels like more of it's on your terms. Remember I said that. And you're an Aries moon. So Aries moon like to control that type of, they like to control that. And you're a Cancer, so it makes sense. But you're welcome, and thank you so much. And I'm praying for your healing, and thank you so much for donating and for supporting me. Um but yeah, hopefully next time I can really get somebody for you. That'd be awesome. Let me see. Okay. I was gonna look at one of my other apps because somebody. Okay, Precious donated. Thank you, Precious. Faye said yes. It was so vivid. I was speaking to her younger self and warning her about the industry. Oh my God, my shadow or Lilith is in Cancer. Oh wow. Oh, that's crazy. So have all of your conversations been like that with her? Yeah. So yeah, that makes sense. Hola. Hi, Precious. Raven said, "Thanks, thanks, thanks. Maybe it will be fun." Yeah, it feels like he's coming in as like a water sign. I forgot to say that to you. I'm sorry. This Knight of Cups is coming in as a water sign, so he could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, like a water energy like you, and also it could just be like you're the Nine of Cups, like embracing someone coming in, but you feel like you could be the temporary person actually, where you're like, like remember I said it's on your terms. So it's like you're kind of like testing the waters, like I said, like, let me see, do I like this person? And you're just kind of like protecting yourself and just using your intuition as cancers do. You're using your intuition to see if you even vibe with these people, right? Like, I like this for you, honestly, because it aligns with where you're at. And I think it's beautiful. I was wondering, Precious said, I was wondering, why does Andrew keep coming back into my dreams and thoughts over the years, as that connect has been long over. He shows in dreams, but also when I'm awake. Ooh, okay. So why does Andrew keep coming into Precious's dreams and when she's awake? Into her visions when she's awake? I already like this energy, Precious. You're coming in as the Nine of Pentacles. That's beautiful energy. Let me show you. This woman is very, like, she's fruitful. Like, she has everything she could ever want. Like, maybe she's not where she wants to be, but she has the capability to reach that point, right? Because she believes in herself. And it's talking about that you've done a lot of listening to yourself. You've done a lot of inner work on yourself and sat, like, the Nine of Pentacles is usually she can mean a single woman that has, like, she's flourishing her own garden. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's good with her own company. And I feel like Andrew is a reminder to you in your physical body and your spiritual, your higher self, that, you know what, like, I am good with or without somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is really good. Like, this is a very powerful card. Like, I can do things, I literally here, I can do all things through Christ who heals me. You know what I'm saying? Like, like that's kind of like the energy I'm getting. I could do all things through myself because I am healing myself. The Nine of Pentacles type of woman, she, like, is healing her own self. She's building things for herself. She's doing things that liberate her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a very powerful card. I wish I was coming out as a Nine of Pentacles all the freaking time. You know what I mean? Like, this is good. Like, I love it. This is a good way to start your reading. So, girl, like I said, like, when you said, oh, Karen she's a bad bitch, girl, you're getting into that energy, that bad bitch energy. You're letting go. And also, too, I feel like with the Devil card showing itself, this man is a reminder to you to not repeat toxic behavior. Don't repeat toxic patterns. Don't go back to people that don't see your worth. This doesn't only, I think Andrew is just a symbolism of that. Like, or he could literally be like, he'll walk in Satan, you know what I'm saying? Because he was just, like, horrible to you. But, like, he's also a symbolism for, he needs to go heal, and he needs to, not allow, he would revert you back to this part of yourself where you felt like at your lowest. You know what I'm saying? He's your ex-fiance. Oh, that makes sense why I feel so strong like that. And it could be like, he was a dark time in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have had a lot of, like, toxic patterns, or you were engaging in a lot of toxic behavior with him. It could literally be addictions, or, you know what I'm saying? Or he was, like, triggering you a lot. And so he was making you not see your worth in a lot of ways. Because he saw your worth, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it just talks about, too, just like people that don't see your worth. It's not a reflection of you. It's a reflection more of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's a reminder to stay in your power and to stay true to who Precious is and to know who you are at the end of it all. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Let's get some more on this. Yeah, as I said, that the Lovers in the reverse, I think at one point you probably thought that this was your soulmate. You thought that this person, you were going to end up with this person. This also, he could have been a very manipulative person, and it's talking about to watch more for, like, red flags. Kind of don't look at that connection as, like, you know what, like, fuck him. Like, of course you could be angry, but, like, in some ways, but look at it more as, now you know what to avoid. Now because the Devil comes in as very manipulative, and he makes false promises. He camouflages himself to try to fit what he thinks you want instead of what you deserve. And the Lovers is talking about that he was a reflection, of the things that you were afraid to face. Now that you're single, you're seeing those things. Like, you're seeing, okay, like, I need to fix that. Okay, I need to fix this. And you've had to, like, face yourself in those ways. You know what I'm saying? You're spot on, because he was very in love with me even years after we ended it. He was very manipulative. That's why I didn't want to go through with it. Yeah, no, That's beautiful. Like, I'm glad that you chose yourself. Like, literally, the Nine of Pentacles means I chose myself. And that is how I stood in my power, even though, this person tried to like tempt me, you know, or he was being abusive, and was it that connection you were talking about yesterday when we were talking about Liz and uh, Liz and her man, or was it someone else? Oh, okay. Oh, I actually only was going to marry him to get away from my mom, but I couldn't go from one situation to another. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, and that's literally what the devil is talking about, with the Five of Cups. Like, also too, like the representation of love that you saw, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that he represents that for you, and I think it's your higher self reminding you of your Nine of Pentacles energy, of what you fully deserve, and that you don't need to imprison yourself into anything that, like I said, like earlier, I was talking about triggers, that triggers you, or that makes you feel like you don't deserve love, and kind of like warps your perception of what true love is. Like, true love is not controlling, and the devil card is very like, it's a controlling person, you know it's controlling out of fear, and it's also a reflection of you not being afraid to invite love in, and to know that love is not control, because you probably in your household they were controlling, right? So you're breaking those patterns, you're breaking it's your higher self reminding you through your ex to break those toxic patterns, and that you deserve better than that. Yeah, and it's about you closing out the cycle. You're closing it out. That's beautiful. And sometimes, like, when we're closing things out, certain things try to, what does he try to do? What does the devil try to do when God is like pushing us and we're moving forward, right? We're breaking. The devil card in tarot represents like breaking generational curses. You know what I'm saying? Like, breaking those. Yeah, she is very strong. Precious is very strong. But what I like about Precious's energy is it's a quiet type of strong. Like, she doesn't like, not to be mean, but like fire signs try to like prove that they're strong, right? Like Precious is a Taurus, so it's like an inner resilience, a quiet type of strength that an earth sign has, that some fire signs that are unhealed don't know how to do. Like, they're always trying to prove to people that they're strong, and it's through aggression. Whereas, earth sign is like, I'm going to show more so it's themselves. Like, it's an inner type of knowing of being strong. It doesn't, her type of strength is like, I don't have to shout it. I know I'm strong. I know I've been through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I do that through my actions. I don't need to shout it out loud to everybody for them to root me on. You know what I'm saying? Even though it would be nice for Precious to have that, but she's going from within to get that, you know? Um, but yeah, I think that that's what that dream was, to remind you, that you've been through a lot, and to reflect on how far you've come, and to be proud of yourself, because I got the World card, closing out that cycle, closing out these cycles, and that you chose yourself. You didn't wait for spirit to like remove you. These are two very like spiritual cards, Precious. I love this for you. I haven't seen, actually, Precious, I have to, my spirit guys want me to point this out and commend you. I have not seen the Hangman and the fucking World card together, like in someone's reading like that. Like, it's rare that I see that. And when I see that, and it's reverse, so that means like, I'm gonna get up and do something about this, and I'm gonna close the cycle out my fucking self. I'm not gonna wait for spirit to fucking remove me from the situation. I'm gonna take my power back. So you took your power back in this situation, and you came out as the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, that's beautiful energy. And then from that, you're going to get rewarded. The Three of Pentacles is like, spirit telling you like, hey, we didn't forget about you. We still know that there's things that you want. There's still, things that you're building that you don't talk about, because the Three of Pentacles builds overnight. That's Taurus energy. Tauruses are building overnight. Y'all, You know, Taurus is opposite of Scorpio, and I talk about Scorpios how they build in the night. They're not telling, like I said, they're not telling everybody what they're doing and what they're building, the legacy they're building. The Three of Pentacles is powerful because it's about building generational legacy, not something stable, not, oh, you know, this is to get me stable right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that. I love this energy. I love this energy for you, Precious. Like, it's beautiful. I'm being corny. I'm sorry. Thank you guys, because I'm very much over him. Oops. I'm very much over him, but sometimes he just comes up in my dreams and in awake thoughts randomly. I think it's just a wake up, just a reminder. It's a gentle, well, sometimes not even a gentle, but it's a reminder to, you know, to celebrate how far you've come, one, and to a reminder of your higher self reminding you intentionally that to not fall back into that. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like you're kind of like, hey, you know, like, you know, a little bell in your head is like, hello, like, remember, don't do that. I feel like Tauruses have that. I don't know why. I feel like you guys, like, when you're healing from something, it's like that little bell that goes off. Ding, hello, don't do that, don't do that, remember, if this ever happens, don't do that. I don't know, that's what I saw, is like a little bell. You know, it's just this is a precaution, this is a reminder. You know how Beyonce said, this is a reminder. Oh shit. It was very much like Liz, where he would threaten to off himself when I would leave him. Oh my god, this is horrible. And that's why he was coming out as the devil, as manipulative, right? That's exactly why. And controlling, like doing things like, literally, girl, you got the devil and the lovers in the reverse in his energy. That's crazy work. Like, that's crazy work. Yes, I understand. Oh, thank you so much. Of course. You did that. I commend you. Wow, you're very inspiring. You're very inspiring, and you have a lot, you have a story to tell. You got a story. I hope you open up more one day, and speak about your journey, because I feel like spiritually a lot of women will be able to relate to your story. Or you could do a book. Remember Tina Knowles, she said, hey, you don't have to you know, do a book, do a tell-all book, you know, like we were talking about yesterday. Maybe you don't have to publish it, but write it for your kids, write it for yourself, so that they know, and your future self, your older self, knew what you went through. If you maybe already did, maybe you're already doing this, which I hope, you know, if you are, amazing. But maybe consider like making yourself a little book about it or something, you know, and possibly publishing it, or, you know, speaking it on YouTube, or, you know, doing a story time on your stuff, and, you know, being vulnerable about this, because I feel like maybe that's how you'll be able to, we talked about your spiritual community. I think that will help you to find the people that are meant for you, is if you open up about your past. That sounds just like my ex, Precious, extremely codependent and won't leave my energy alone. Oh, I'm sorry, Faith. Oh, absolutely, Faith. I believe he's still not over me. He's not, because he's coming out as the devil, as obsessive, and like obsessively, even putting that into your psyche, like you're picking up on him putting that into your psyche to not forget about him. So I'm wondering, have you considered getting like a spirit, like a cord cutting or something like that, or Reiki, or, you know, I'm being guided to tell you to get like like maybe, you know, or maybe just do another one or something if you've done this already. um I have not, no. Yeah, maybe consider that, look into doing that, because I think it will help you. You know, I would do a cord cutting, and then I would do Reiki, or get Reiki on yourself, or just maybe a cord cutting, and then just spiritually cleanse yourself, because yeah, in a lot of ways I have, because after I ghosted him, I didn't speak or acknowledge it happened for 2 years. I wanted to pretend it didn't happen, but that doesn't help at all. Yeah. And unfortunately, you know, that's how Tauruses deal. You know, they deal with their pain like that. You know, they think that they could just like shut it out of their mind and not think about it. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've heard of it, but never done it. But I've always felt he still loves me to this day. Yeah, he does, but it's like, how do I say this? It's like he doesn't know how to love. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't know what love is. He does not know what love is. It's like, He thinks love is like control. He thinks love is power. Love is dominating, and for you to do what he wants. Um, and in his mind, he thinks, because I'm in his energy, and in his mind, he thinks what he's doing is innocent, and that, like, hey, like, I thought, we were on the same page, and I thought she felt the same way, and I know that I met her when she was this age, but like, and it doesn't excuse it, but guys, I'm in his energy. I'm not making excuses for him, but when I'm in someone's energy, it's not that I'm making excuses for them. It's literally like they're rationalizing their toxicity in their mind. You know what I'm saying? They don't, like, they're like, it's like when someone does something to, hurt someone, or, these nasty men do something to, these children. It's like, oh my God, like, what are you doing? Like, they're trying to, like, it, it's disgusting. Oh, absolutely, you're spot on. He doesn't believe it's wrong. He really doesn't. I kind of even see him like shrinking, like almost like he's a child. Like, it's like he's like, well, I didn't know. Like it's like, and people are, maybe people have fallen for that, because this man he's very good. He's very good at it. He's very manipulative. I'll give him that. He can really sit there and convince people of his trauma. He'll use his traumas and what he's been through, and he's been through stuff. I'm not negating that, but he needs to heal, and he needs to like change, and like stop what he's doing, and like stop, thinking that what he did was okay. But you can't convince somebody that's done that for so long to like fucking change. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm getting really intense because his energy's intense, and I'm like, ugh, like. Exactly, Faith. It really is. Pressure said, right, exactly. And it's a tough conversation because it's the topic of grooming. A lot of times people point the fingers at the minor and not the adult. That's sad, but true. And, a lot of times people don't know that that's what's happening. The minor doesn't know. Of course, because they see this person that thinks that, the minor thinks that this person knows better, and they don't, because maybe he's been told that that's normal. He's like, well, I saw it in my household growing up, or I was around weird stuff. Maybe your ex was around like a lot of weird stuff, and he was just like, it was normalized to him. People don't talk about it. People don't talk about that stuff. Just like, in a household, drugs can be normalized. You know what I'm saying? Drinking can be normalized to a child. So can that stuff. Um, I actually tried to get him to break up with me. I started acting like a crazy girlfriend, and he still wanted to fix it. I was like, yeah, it's my power. I got to take it back. And exactly. And sometimes it takes time, especially when you're in those types of situations. You don't leave right away, and you think it's you. You think, because they make you feel like that. They make you feel like you can't do it without them. They make you feel like you're crazy if you leave them, or like you said, they'll do something to harm themselves, or they'll disappear, they'll go missing. There's a lot of tactics that people like that use, and it's scary. Once you're in that situation, it's really scary, and it's hard for the victim to get out of that. And people are like, well, why didn't you just leave? It's not that simple. It's like when we're talking about Cassie. Like, Cassie was not able to get out of that situation. She just wasn't. It just, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, and not to mention the work it takes to, after you are able to get out of that, the work it takes to mentally, spiritually, physically come out of that. Because not only does your physical body have to let that go, but so does your spirit. And you're trapped in that for a while, and it's torture. I feel it, Precious. I feel your energy at that time. I'm being taken back to that time when you were in that energy, and I feel, oh my God, I feel so bad for you, like the torture you went through. um it's crazy you mentioned that, because his sister was obsessed with me and had a love-hate relationship with me, but I didn't mind us being together, which I thought was very odd. Oh, sorry, but didn't mind us being together, which was, hmm. It probably was because your ex was making the sister feel like you were the problem, and that you were harming him, and he was trying to act like he was the innocent one. And she probably is like thinking it's normal the way they are as well, and like the way her brother's behavior, she's normalizing it because usually like it's, remember I said like it's normal for him. If it's normal for him, imagine how it's normal and he doesn't realize it's wrong. Imagine how it's normal around the family that he grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Like all the things that they normalize in that household, you don't know. Or maybe you do know, but it wasn't at you. It was, that's all she knew. That's all she knows. So try to forgive I'm sure you have, but like try to forgive the sister. Like don't, try not to take it. I understand it's easier said than done, but don't take that personally because that's what I'm being told by your guides. Like, like that was normalized to her brother's behavior. And usually people like that make some of their family feel like, oh, it's okay for them to act like that because that's what we grew up seeing. Yeah, see? Ironically, her now husband groomed her too, and they have kids now. See? She it's normalized for her. She saw her brother, her maybe the dad was doing it. Maybe they were around an aunt or an uncle that happened to. Like you don't know, like it really starts in the home. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit really starts in the home. So, guys, this was really really fun. Thank you guys for let me take my comment off. Um but thank you guys so much for letting me read on you guys. Um and thank you for all of your guys' like support and this was a good turnout. You guys really wanted a reading. I mean, I didn't even have to do anything else. Like, I had some other stuff. It's getting late over where I'm at, but I should probably hop off here. But thank you guys so much for doing this with me. And yeah, I appreciate you coming into our energy. Of course. Like I love doing this. I love trying to be some type of guide or healing for you guys. Hey, can I ask one more to follow up with that? How I'm actually kind of drained, Precious. I'm sorry. But I'm gonna get back on. I'm gonna get back on. Just keep your question in mind, or if you want to do a personal reading with me, like we can go more into that, especially privately. I'm sorry, I'm just drained. But yeah, hold on to that question. I'm gonna be doing personal readings again. So I'll probably do it on, I don't know if I should do it on Thursday or Friday. Yeah, of course. Thank you. Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and go. Are you guys okay with your readings beyond being on my channel, or should I private it? Because this was pretty deep. We got into some good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think everybody else is in here that I read on. So, but are you okay, Precious, if I leave this on my channel? Thank you so much, Faith. And thank you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for hopping on. I'm sorry I couldn't do my other stuff, but hey, I had so much fun reading on you guys, even if it got dark or deep. You know what I'm saying? Deep or dark. I had so much fun reading on you guys, and I love you guys so much. And please, you guys have a good night. I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting me and for donating. It means the world to me. I love you guys so much. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you later.